the Schledio. Whoa. Oh. 850 people. I mean, all this equipment might just glonk out. It's so hot. I have an air conditioner in the Schledio. Ruining the planet! Whew. But it clonked. I was trying to fix a setting, and I think I fucked it up for like an hour or two. Like at the hottest part of the afternoon, I don't think it was actually producing cool. Or it's just like, fuck it, dude. How are you? Can't make it in this heat. Which I have to say, respect. Respect. Jesus, is it hot? Polyester Blend, we are KTRD, we are live in the West Desert, For those who don't know, Poly Blend. Hi! This is me inside of the shack out there in the wonderful, there's the shack out there in the North Cold Hill region of the West Desert where KTRD broadcasts from. We have a signal that goes out there. There's the shack. Here's what it looks like inside. We feed some imagery out there. Happy to every time we do the show on a Monday. Typically on a Monday. Typically. Last week, frankly, I needed to take it off. Big trip. We're going to talk about this trip. One for the ages. Mates. One for the ages. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. These guys won't be able to join the show unless I send them a signal. I hope you're doing well out there. Hope you're staying cool. I hope you're at that protest at the governor's mansion. Governor's mansion. What about a governor's reasonable house? Enough with these mansions to these people who are supposed to be higher ups than I. Or we. I should say we. Jeremy, Rob, Woodhead. Sorry, I'm going to add that guy because I will add him forever. Zoom link will be in the YouTube chat, people. That's a great way to communicate with us during the show, is the YouTube chat. Link to Zoom if you want to join us for the show, or just call in, as they say. Not getting a lot of traction with this one piece of bit I do. But I'm trying. I want to keep it going. I need to put it on maybe Instagram with the links are so weak. You don't get a lot. Like, let me put a link or something. This is why I go back. Do we need a Discord? Ugh, do we need these other things? It's so complicated how to reach you people. I just want to reach you in a very non-sexual way, the way I say reach you. No, I want people to be a part of the show. I think they'd love it. I love it. I love you for being here. If you know about it, tell a friend this week. Hey, there's this thing I watch on Monday. It's called Polyester Blend. I think you'd like it. Now, if it's some miscreant, don't tell him. It's like Trevor Lee. If you run into him, I don't want him on the show. But, reasonable people. Good people. We want to build a community here. Ooh, I should have a duty. It is 8:50. And for KTRD, we have a duty that we do. And if the audio's nuts, let me know. Every week with this OBS, you have to fucking figure out some garbage. So please let me know if the audio is nuts, people. We do the weather for North Cold Hill, again, that broadcasting range. We do some weather, and it looks like, people, you might get a respite. Ooh, I'm loving this. Though it is a mean 95 out there in the West Desert, tomorrow we're looking at a drop to 86 degrees, low of 67 in Wednesday. And a little bit maybe tomorrow. We're looking at some moisture, some rain. And it looks to be in the West Desert 77 degrees. My Lord Almighty. Give us a break. Low of 66. We then return up to the higher 80s, then 90s. But not high 90s. About 90, 89. For the rest of the week in North Gold Hill in the West Desert. Polyester Blend will begin broadcasting in 5 minutes at the 9 o'clock Mountain. I always say standard, but I guess I was wrong. It's Mountain Designated Time? Mountain Designated Time? I gotta change everything. MTZ? Maybe I just go by that. To all our friends in Chihuahua, Mexico, you are with us in this mountain time. In Canada, Mexico, and the United States, this time zone is generically called Mountain Time. Specifically, it is Mountain Standard Time when observing the Standard Time, in Mountain Daylight Time when observing Daylight Savings Time. And this is something I've been getting wrong. I'll just have to do MT from now on. It seems like the safe bet. I guess I missed the fucking day in school where they taught us that. And our friends in Nunavut, the Kitakamituan, I can't say shit. Kitakameot region. Hello. It is also 8:57. You will see in that region Polyester Blend at start at 9 p.m. in just 3 minutes. Polyester Blend, soon. Buckle up.
Poly Blend.
Ooh, I forgot to do something. Can I do it this quickly?
Poly Blend.
Yes, I can. Ooh, a little heads up. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Give you a tease. We will be going to the Polyheads court here tonight. We've got a case. We'll definitely have to get some soap with that.
Poly Blend.
Doing that. Oh, my good friend. Oh, it is rare. Rare air. Rare air when this guy shows up. Look at this guy. Clay, can you hear us? Maybe. Can you hear me, Clay?
I can now, yes. Hi.
Thank God. How are you, brother?
Doing pretty good.
How's it sound on your end? Everything sound good?
Yeah, everything sounds great. I'm enjoying this graphic.
And may there be many, many more hot dogs served in our wonderful land.
Yes, Clay, this is, I know it's rare for you to be here right when the show starts. This is what we do. We have a little preamble stuff going on here. But it is time, my friend. Enough of the dilly-dallying before the show. It is 9 p.m. Mountain Time. I've been saying Mountain Standard Time. I've been told that is not correct. Mountain time.
It's Mountain Time.
It's Mountain Standard Time when we're on the Standard Time and all that stuff. But we don't have time for that. We'll get into so much more here tonight on what will be another amazing show in the repertoire of Polyester Blend. Here we go. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 megahertz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the...
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that?
Big show here tonight. A lot of fun stuff. Back to basics, as they say, after we usually take a week off. We just get back to basics, Clay.
Basics.
We just feel it out. We get back. Oh, I know how to do this. Oh, I know how to make the goofs. Oh, I know what insight I'm going to bring. By the way, remember Clayton's insight? We got to bring that back. Where's that back? It's a great segment. We got to bring the Clayton insight back, my friend. But
Blake, is the Genius battery recharged? You ready to drop some Genius bombs on some folks?
He's had about
this.
He's had about I don't know a year and a half to recharge those people. It's Monday night, some bias one.
Poly Blend.
Oh yeah, we're in the Schledio. We are in the Schledio. But I will say it is 400,000 degrees in the Schledio. I have an air conditioning unit in the Schledio, which does fine, but it clonked out. Hi, Ryan Slago, your host here throughout the whole night. Good to see you.
Yeah.
But I got this air conditioner right here, Clay. Black & Decker, spared no expense. But
That's what I hear about that brand.
Oh boy, but it zonked out for a little bit earlier today. And it is hot in the Schledio, people. It is hot as could be.
Yeah, it's kind of that time of year, isn't it?
I know, where it's like, I tried to tell Steph, she's like, well, what if we get a different thing? I'm like, I don't know if there's really going to be anything to fight it. It's just, there's a shack in the backyard with direct sunlight all day. But it is our love. It is our Schledio. We love it so much because we're here with all our friends coming from the over-hot shack, getting direct sunlight capital of Southern California. He is our Ed McMahon. Ryan Bradford, are you with us?
Hello, I'm here.
How's the heat?
Ready? It's nice. It's nice in the Bradford room.
Fuck you. I mean, this attitude is better than I in San Diego because I live near the ocean. It's always perfect all the time. You're the idiots who decide to live
it's hot in the day, but it cools off at night, baby.
We're so happy to have you here. You're happy to be alive. And also, speaking of happy to be alive, we're happy every week. The doctors tell us you don't have a lot of time with them, but we're just happy to have the time we have with them. Robert Gerke, are you with us?
I am with you temporarily. I may already be dead. We're waiting for a couple tests that were inconclusive. So
Oh my God.
we'll see how it goes. But thank you
Proof
for
of
having
life.
me.
Oh, we're so honored.
I've been adrift for weeks.
I know. We it's hard, you guys.
Unmoored.
We'll get into it. We had a great, there was a road trip amongst some of us here that we will get into, and I can't wait. But people, I'd be remiss. One thing I know from doing the show over and over is that we must have a basketball shot. If I get this shot in, this basketball shot, we will have a great show. It's one of my duties, Clay. You know what I mean? It's one of my duties. I have to. I'll let this guy
Let's
in.
see
So
these
so it's-
skills.
And I've got these cameras, Clay. God knows I should just be using all of them. I mean, hold on. We got to get multi-angles on this thing. Let's see here. Yeah, we got this one over here. Okay, so you guys can really... We don't need any VAR on this. You know what I mean, Clay? Live watching. We don't need that. We don't need that business. You'll see me.
I like how you have a camera just for the hoop.
Oh, I've got these cameras got angles, baby. They got angles. All right, people. If I get this in, not only will we have a great show, but yet again we will have peace in Iran, in the world, and also we will never have any sort of Trump interference with the World Cup ever again, and he'll just go out peacefully.
That's close.
That's some summer league shit right there.
That was close.
And I took out the camera. Oh no, it's back. It came back. Jesus fucking Christ, people! We're gonna have a bad show, but I'll fight everything I've got in me to fight against it to have a great show, which we always end up doing. So we're so glad to have you all here, Clay.
Yo.
We are back again in the Schledio.
Back, baby.
It was a week off. You, my friend, seem to be on some sort of journey. Where have you been? We'll get more into this here tonight, but where have you been?
I was in Vegas for a week, and then I was in Portland this weekend to see a show for Liz's birthday.
Can't wait to talk about
Pavement.
Oh!
You heard of them?
We're not talking just watching mechanics on the road. Yeah, you're not just watching surface workers with the flaggers and all that, Clay. You're talking a band.
Was this a present for Liz or for you?
Great point. Great fucking point.
Shut up, Jim.
You're like, happy birthday. I got your tickets to WrestleMania, baby.
All right, and I gotta say, I can't be. I've had that time where I was like, Steph, your birthday, we're gonna do this thing. It's called watching a hockey game. So I've been there, brother. I've been there. But Liz enjoyed the band Pavement, not just.
Yes, she does.
This is something that.
And I ran into the legendary rapper Black Nasty there.
Yeah, I saw some photos. It looked interesting, the dynamic that was going on. Maybe maybe an invite back for a menage a trois. No, but I don't know if I really know that rapper. Did you beforehand? Do you have the records?
We toured with him. The Rodeo Boys did back in the day. We had some pretty legendary sold out urban lounge shows.
Did he remember you? Was he like, oh, there's
He
my
came
boy.
up to me.
Wow.
Last time I checked in with him, he was living in Austin. I didn't know he was even in Portland.
He came up to you and then he put the moves on your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, the typical.
Ryan, do you know anything about the rap? What is it? Black Keys?
You don't want to get.
Wait, did he run into the Black
Let me
Keys? You
stop
toured with the
you.
Black Keys?
Yeah, I think
Wait,
this is a
I would
rock.
not-
I would caution you to
Yeah.
Google his lyrics.
I Googled Black Nasty at work looking for photos once because my writer, who was probably, getting a little kickback from Clayton to help promote the Rodeo Boys show, and interviewing Black Nasty, did not get any press photos, so I had to look for him, and I just typed in like blacknasty.com and
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
ended up in a different sort of
I would
site.
express
In the middle
caution.
of like an open office. It was fun.
And let's go ahead and say, Clay, the skin color of the guy named Black Nasty. Oh, that's a white guy.
That album Shark Tank is a classic.
Oh, I can only imagine. Black Nasty.
I mean, it's murderous, very violent, funny raps. But yes.
Sounds intriguing.
So did he ask to tell Liz like, well, I'm Black Nasty and I'm not black, but I am nasty.
nasty. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
And we're so sorry, everyone who's watching right now. We love you. Thank you for being here.
Clayton,
Off to a good start.
wasn't one of his lyrics like, I got AIDS, but it was worth it?
Jesus. And you
I
partied,
believe the name of that song is Worth It.
Worth it. Well, there
and you
go.
partied
Well,
with
his big hit record was AIDS Can't Stop Me.
Wow.
9/11
And
was
you
pretty
part-
fucked
and
up.
You partied with him too, huh, Clay? Do we need to do some tests, brother? Do we need
Oh,
to do
we
some
partied.
tests?
We toured with Black Nasty. It was a lot. It was a carefree time, and it was before, that could probably end your career.
Before Magic Johnson left the Lakers.
Yeah, before the.
Well,
before
that's the lyric. That's his.
Oh.
That's his.
Yeah,
thing, man.
Gerke just stumbled right into it. You didn't even realize, but you're right there. Speaking of stumbling into it, you never have to stumble into another Polyester Blend show. You just know when it's going live. If you check out us on Instagram, Polyester Blend Live on Instagram, we got to post every time we put up a show, and we try to do more, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it at some point. Lots to go over here tonight. We're going to have an Archosaur archive with producer Rob. He says, I have yet to receive the document, but I am being told we will have an Archosaur archive. We have a Polycourt, not Jeremy's. Jeremy, you promised a Polycourt next week. True or false?
True. Figured we would be too busy with film talk. This week.
So next week is actually, I wanted to talk to you. We'll do off-air stuff on the air. Friend of the show, Jeff Guay, will be here next week to talk about the movies of Sam Neill, who we lost last week.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
thought that'd be a perfect time, Jeremy, to get a recap of. Well, we could even do it tonight. There's so many movies.
Is that the beef guy?
The beef guy,
It's what's for dinner?
Sam
The
Neill.
mustache?
Is anyone picking up on this humor? I'm not picking up on it.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Sam
Gerke.
Elliott.
You know-
Sorry.
Oh, Sam Elliott. Oh, that's a good one.
Jesus. I tried to dangle one out there, but
You're,
thanks for leaving me out there.
you're always dangling something out
Twisting
there, Gerke,
in the
and we're
wind.
always telling you to put it away. Put it away. People, we've got so much more other fun stuff, including I got a Wiki music game we got to get through because it's related to the 4th of July. I know we passed it, but I put the work in. God damn it. I want to do it. It's a Wiki music game here tonight based around the 4th of July, plus some topics, plus so many other things. Let's not forget, people, the motto this month from our great sloth, the great sloth. Want to smoke about it? Because that's what we're doing, people. We are going to smoke about it. That's what the great sloth says, Ryan. I'm sure you are all too familiar with that kind of stuff over there. You know what I mean?
Oh, buddy, yes.
Oh, buddy. We're also
Yes.
we are going after we have couple things to get through, and then we're gonna get right into memories. Memories summer vacation so far. Ryan and I went on an epic road trip. We were gonna talk about it. I want to hear about Gerke's Cube trip and anyone else who's got stories from the last couple weeks that we weren't able to get to on the show coming up here in just a second, as well as an amazing music theme here tonight. Clay, give it to us. You threw it out there. I was like, this might be your all-timer. For me personally, this might be your all-timer. What is the music here tonight?
What is the music theme is in celebration of the 30th anniversary of the release of the Nintendo 64.
Oh!
We are playing
That's
songs
wild. That's
that
wild.
we would have been listening to while playing in 64.
Now, so here's what. So Ryan and I
Not,
are.
not songs from Nintendo games, just
We
songs.
could.
No, just songs you would have been listening to while playing in 64.
Recently, the algorithms of the internet showed me these guys who play all of the GoldenEye theme live.
Yes,
and
I've seen that,
Did you see
yes.
that? That was fantastic. Thought about
Now, that was not an N64 game, was it?
Oh, brother, this is where.
Oh.
Okay, this is
I
where.
think that was-
I'm having a Mandela effect moment with that.
I think that was a PlayStation game.
That's what I thought.
I thought it was a Plinko machine. I thought it was a. No, here's the thing, Clay. I was shocked.
No, it was an N64 game. Confirmed.
What everyone else
Yeah,
in the world
everyone
knows.
knows that.
Everyone knows that.
It was like the
It's confirmed.
quintessential.
It's confirmed.
I never had an N64.
Well,
and I
see,
knew that.
this is where I want to get to because Ryan and I, 84, 85, this was prime, late middle school, high school, before we would go out and hang out with Goyles and hang out and do fun things. It was me and him eating garbage food, playing the great games of the N64. You would have been in college, Clay. Did you get one, or what was your relationship to it?
My relationship was there was probably 2 or 3 years in college where all we did was take bong rips and smoke and play in 64 and listen to music.
Well, did you? Who bought?
Those were simpler times.
No, and because when you said that, I mean, us in middle school, Ryan and I had a boombox in my house growing up. Ryan, I mean, these are some of the great memories. The boombox right behind us, licorice, candy. My dad, we got one of those bigger. Remember the big screen that were like they have the 3 like projectors. It was rear projection, big box, and we hooked up the N64. We spent hours, and I just like knowing, Clay, that you had your own version of this.
A little more adult.
A little bit more adult.
But yeah, we would, my friend, but not uncommon for my friends to bring over a stack of CDs. And just, we're just calling it a day. We're gonna do this all day. Maybe a little hacky sack break, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now,
You know?
now, Jeremy, did you have a relationship to the N64?
Yeah, I would play it. I think it was late, like in high school. I didn't have one, but you know, we'd hang out at my friend's place. We'd do the four-way split screen.
Yes.
So that was really the first game where you could do like
Split
screen that I remember. And you know, I was GoldenEye. I actually never actually liked that much. It was like I could never. I just played Odd Job and just tried to.
You were the worst. You were the worst.
That was the only way I.
We had names for the Odd Job kids. Just kidding, we didn't.
We did.
But that was always a type.
Yeah, no one ever knew what. Yeah, it was like no one used Odd Job.
No one. It was a very serious rule, if I remember right. It would be like no odd jobs, no odd jobs. Like if a kid came over, Ryan, to one of our like hangouts, and it would be like if they chose Odd Job. Stink eye.
Why? Because he had like he had grenades and shit.
Well, no, he was low.
Because it was so tiny.
He was small. So it was harder to hit.
Oh, okay.
So if you were bad at the game and bad at aiming, I'd be like, well, take Odd Job. At least it'll be harder for everyone to hit you.
Yeah.
What was like the number one badass weapon? It was like a
Grenade launchers, because they bounced
grenade.
around.
Yeah.
They were
Look
fun.
at that thing, Jesus! Blow that dude up.
Gurky, I know the last game you played was probably like doing like when you do the scores for baseball where you handwrite them out. That was probably the last like video game you played.
I mean, I remember when I got the stick and it was cool and all, but when I got the hoop and I had the hoop and the stick, it was like my friends would come over, we'd do bong rips and play stick and hoop all day. It was epic. And then yeah, I guess I never had the N64. I played GoldenEye with Charlie, but I think that must have been on its Sony. So anyway.
Anyway, it is
or an Xbox. I think it was Xbox I don't even think it was on PlayStation.
on the road trip we were just on. Ryan and I were talking. I do have my N64. I have some of the game. I need to see where it's at. I've been thinking about.
What is this? Is this like a gallery wall?
Yeah, this is the gallery of all the games. There were so many fun ones. Of course, Mario Kart was a big one. The wrestling games were super fun. Love playing those. There were so many. Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Come on now. Some of the best. But we have no time for this kind of memories. We have other memories to get to. We will play songs that we listen to. So the task was, and it was, you were dead on, Clay. What was the music you would listen to while playing N64? Because that was full album listening to. You know what I mean? Back when we would listen to full albums.
Fish, and more fish.
Well, a lot of you guys will be disappointed the amount of ska that's coming up here tonight. A lot of ska here on Polyester Blend, so just be ready for that business. But we got two things we got to get to. We will keep doing them, but we'd be remiss if we didn't do the challenges of the week. And Clay, did you know this week we're going back, my friend? We're going back to some of the...
Man, you know it's a slow sports time when you got baseball on.
Well, and I want to get to the sports roundup we will definitely be talking about here tonight because it's like the dark days after some of the greats.
Yeah, we had a nice couple months of sports.
But Clay, you know that when we do the wonderful mountain range of the week, that you will be able to guess what the mountain range. And I will say, this is I go off of the Wikipedia page of mountain ranges, so this is a mountain range. Though I will say, just to be be fair. This is it is a name and then hills, but it is mountain range, but it is hills. So this will be a little trickier. Let's see. Let's go to it, people. The mountain range of the week. What is that? I don't need that. This. Ooh, here we go. Ooh. Okay. So people, this is the Utah mountain range of the week. Clay, you're always so good at this. I want to let you go first. You can see the border of Utah, and I assume if it's on the left or west, that might be Nevada. Again, we're looking for hills here. Something hills.
What is that town up there? Gunnison?
We got Garrison.
Oh, Garrison.
And then Burbank, and then you've got, there's King Top over to the, it'll be top right or northeastern.
Jesus.
And I will say, just directly past, if you go due west from here, it is the Great Basin National Park is right there.
Okay. Topaz Hills.
Ooh, is it Topaz Hills? Oh no. Oh no, Clay.
I just knew we were kind of in that area, so.
Gurky, you're a man who loves the mountains. You love challenging yourself by accomplishing and climbing a mountain. Have you ever been to this area? Do you know what this is, Gurky?
I don't do hills, so this is going to be hard.
I don't do hills.
I mean, Roger was just in the Ruby Hills, but that's in Nevada.
And they are mountains. They are not hills. The Ruby Mountains.
So let's go with the Santa Clara Hills.
Santa Clara Hills! Oh, no. Jeremy, you're a man. Maybe your job will take you out there in the West Desert, take you to film out there. This look familiar at all, Jeremy?
Not really. It's possible I've been out there, but if I have, I can't remember the name. So let's say the Maverick Hills.
Oh, I love it. Named after the gas station. Is it Maverick Hills? Now, Ryan, you're the last one to guess here, unless other people join here tonight, and we will do another second attempt. But Ryan, think back about where we were recently. All right, brother? Think back where we were recently.
Delta Mountain.
No.
It's hills, so
Yeah, and he said mountain, didn't he? Oof.
yeah, he did.
Oof, rough stuff, rough stuff. And people, I'd be remiss if we didn't start off the show, as always, beginning. More to come. You guys will all have another guess here on the mountain range or hills of the week. But we are always trying to capture this slippery devil. He's always out and about, and we want to catch him. Oh, I don't have that ready yet. Never mind. We will be doing that later on tonight. People, let's get right into the brass tacks. We've been on the road.
I felt like you were just about to do a CHAZ Salt Lake City.
I know, but I realized I didn't upload the photo, so it'll take a second.
So
okay, hold on. You know what? Can I do it? No, I can't because it'll reveal it. You know what?
All right.
Next week. People, we've been on a big old journey, Ryan, Bradford, and I. We went from Salt Lake to Las Vegas, then to Laughlin, then all the way out to LA. But I want to hear about the Coop stories from Gurky. So you know what? We're doing a little bit of
Poly Blend.
memories this week, guys. Memories from summer trips so far. Ryan, I'm going to start with you. I've got a couple of main points I want to give it. You want to start off with our epic journey? Your first memories of this trip we just did, this road trip, a 5-dayer, baby, 5-dayer.
5-dayer. Yeah, the one that comes up that constantly that I'm reminded of is when we were tripping. Or we might have had a little bit some gummies.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna before we get there, Ryan, because you know what? I got you. Hold on, let me show you. Ryan, did you and I, true or false, stop at the Don? What was his name? Don Levins.
Tom.
Something. Tom Levins Monster Museum. Clay, did you ever go to this in Boulder? Clay? Boulder, Nevada?
Boulder City?
Yeah, Boulder City. There's a guy.
No, I've never heard of this.
There's a guy who worked in movie prosthetics and movie making.
I'm glad you found this.
Yes.
Is it open to the public?
Oh, absolutely. $10. If you want to spend another $10, you get into.
I love Boulder City. It's one of my favorite cities in Nevada.
Ryan, did you not even? I love that town. You were remarking on how cute that little town is, right? Ryan?
Yeah. First time I went to the Hoover Dam. Schlegel took me to the Hoover Dam.
Nice.
Yeah, that little town. That I wish we could remember his name. There's no use trying to Google it.
There's no use.
There's a couple of breweries there, decent food. There's no gambling.
Yeah. One of the rare. Let's see if I can find him.
Yeah. A dam town that didn't dissolve.
Tom Devlin's Monster Museum.
Did you just stumble upon this as you were planning your trip?
So a couple trips ago, Clay, I stumbled upon it. Was like, I got to go out there, but it never worked out. But then, what a better person than Ryan Bradford to go
it seems like something Ryan would really be
into. They got
into.
the Ghostbusters. They have one of the Gremlins, the last remaining spider gremlin from Gremlins 2. My kind of fucking place.
Let me ask you, did you go to the Punk Rock Museum in Las Vegas?
Ryan Bradford has that.
I've been there.
Okay, I was just curious.
Your thoughts on that, Ryan?
The museum we went to?
No, the Punk
Museum. Punk Museum was fun. It's definitely cleaner. It's a little more. It's a little more like. It was very expensive too. But they have rooms where you can play guitars. You can play famous punkers guitars.
Yeah.
It's a nice place, but this Tom Devlin's place, this is kind of more my jam.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
kind of roadside attractions, tourist traps, if you will. But this is
But kind
basically
of-
just this guy's like vanity project, and he's
Yeah.
made all these, like compared to movies that, like what we know as movies, like oh these are kind of bad,
Yeah, like he tried recreated, it seems, all these famous ones, and he knows what he's doing. I would do a horrible job, but like here's Beetlejuice. There's notes on this one, right? Like that's not what I think of when I think of Beetlejuice, but like he made the whole thing. God bless. God
This
bless.
kind of reminds me of the Ed Roth Museum in Manti. Have you ever been there?
No.
The Ed
I
Roth
didn't.
Rat Fink Museum. We got it. You know who I'm talking about, right? The hot rod.
Yeah, I went. My grandparents lived in Manti.
Okay.
And my grandpa was neighbors with Ed Roth, and one time he took us over there, and Ed Roth was there and gave us a few comics.
Yeah. His wife ended up turning their big property into a museum and is now open. But yeah, same kind of just like random, just like.
So we did
weird,
this.
random.
We went to the Hoover Dam. The visitor center is down at Hoover Dam, so we couldn't really see much. Clay, I tried bringing. I was like, I'm trying to show him where we launched for Black Canyon. Clay.
Yeah.
We ended up on top of the Pat Tillman Bridge, which was kind of really scary for me because it's super high up, and the wind was like gnarly, like almost blew us over wind. But to Ryan's point, where did we end up? Of course, as we're driving up to the wonderful community known as Laughlin. And Ryan,
I'm really wondering how Laughlin's doing.
Well,
I need a Laughlin report.
So Ryan said, "Oh, I think we're going to Laughlin." Right, Ryan? You were like, "We're going to Laughlin." And I was like, "Uh-huh."
That's what Yep.
We'll see if we're going to have that kind of great time. Well, gentlemen, Ryan Bradford produced, I would say, just things that you can partake in that are not super intense, but intense enough. And it was a walkabout, Clay, a great old walkabout.
In the middle of July in Laughlin. What a great idea.
Hot as hell. But
It was like 10 o'clock and still over 100 degrees.
But we had a great time where we walked it. It was beautiful. All the here's the thing, Clay. It reminds
First person ever to describe Laughlin as beautiful.
Listen, it's got the Colorado River.
It's got the Colorado River. Yes, you could say that.
What I love about it, Clay, is
so does Yuma.
Because that's the thing. But like I always try to tell people, Utah, Colorado River, the Grand Canyon is this majestic reminder of the Great West and how powerful and meaningful this river is. By the time you get down here, it's fucking, Florida and middle of nowhere, Wyoming. People just have shitty homes along the majestic part of Colorado goes away, including Laughlin with its
a highly controlled canal.
Yes, but Clay, we go to these.
What's the state of Laughlin though? Does it feel like it's in decline?
It's not thriving, but it's not dying. I actually thought it was better than I thought, Ryan. It was pretty busy even on a Thursday, right, Ryan? It was pretty busy.
Probably busier than I expected it to be.
Yeah. And I think it's where people want to stretch their buck, Clay. Instead of going to Vegas, you can maybe stretch your buck in Laughlin. But the reason I loved it, it reminded me of early or older Vegas where they still had live bands. The machines are still old, and sure, there's different things that change you up. But anyway, loved it. But I'll just say, all of a sudden, the things started kicking in, and we had to find ourselves at the Bread and Bean, one of the last restaurants open at the Nugget where we were staying. And I got, pretzel dip thing because I was like, ooh, this restaurant's a little rough. I don't know if we want to get that. And then I noticed that our good friend Ryan Bradford, go ahead and he got that chili dog.
Oh my God.
Which I took a photo because I was like, Ryan, when we go to LA and the LA County Health Department's going to be like, where's the super spreader of the parasite come from? I'm like, I need to show him it's this fucking chili dog.
I have the evidence right here.
Served in an oyster shell.
It's just styrofoam. And then, but the best part is that it's me and Ryan order, two dudes. I mean, it's probably 2 a.m, Ryan, or something like that. The dudes behind the counter start yelling at each other. If I don't get it, you got to give me the slip first, or I can't do this. All that. There's no one else ordering. Like, there's no stress to all this. And now it's really, really kicking in. And we go over to the Pioneer, which is a fantastic establishment. I think you would love it, Clay. Did you know the Pioneer? It's very like just low beat, but the best thing is that I think Ryan and I are we're in our corner. Yes, we're feeling the effects of this stuff. I will say, but all of a sudden, one of the this waitress comes over to us, and she's like 60 something, and she goes, "Hey, Giggles."
Giggles.
Yeah.
Ryan and I are now
We're sharing a bench.
sharing a bench.
Video blackjack. I'm milking $20. She's like, who's getting mad at me that I'm not like putting down my mortgage?
Put some money, goddamn.
Like, I was like, no, $3 at a time, sir.
But we are now.
And so we're just having a good time, and
Giggles.
the waitress
Hey, Giggles.
is like, hey, Giggles.
Hey, Giggles. I just want
Did you guys do any water-based recreation?
We thought I've talked about this. I really want to do the jet skis. We know that Santa Pinata has a timeshare down there with his ski.
Yeah, you gotta get on the jet skis.
We want to do that. We didn't do it, but I will just say Ryan went to bed. A smart move, and I was like, no, I gotta find myself here tonight.
Buffalo session.
Well, I did not buffalo. In fact, I just had a session with my own mind. My own mind, gentlemen. I ended up at this empty part, and I just remember going, "You always end up in empty rooms, Ryan. You always end up in empty rooms." And that led to the next video, gentlemen.
That's it? With your El Cortez shirt on.
Really having a moment inside of my brain, looking at myself. Needed to make this video. Then found this on this. Don't remember this, but I did this at some point, taking a photo of me and Forrest Gump. And then I thought this was the most artistic thing I've ever done. The community of Laughlin made this wishing well. And I was like,
Bro, nothing more depressing than wishing well outside of a casino.
yeah. And then I'm like, hey, look at these fucking jet skis. The dichotomy between the two, the haves and the have-nots. And I woke up being like, I thought that was way more powerful than it really was.
Think anyone's tried to throw themselves down the wishing well?
I think they fenced that off. I don't think you can get more than 3 inches or so. But people, we ended up in Los Angeles. We had a hell of a time. There we are at Dodger Stadium.
Oh, let's change gears. Jesus.
Yeah, the great Louis Godfrey. We had a fantastic time.
How was it going to a Dodgers game?
I thought it was
Oh
an
my God.
incredible stadium. I really
Incredible stadium, yeah.
like look 100%. At this.
100%.
We were up high. Lewis picked it right behind home plate. Gerke, do you ever go to Dodger Stadium?
I was more of a Chavez Ravine guy myself, but yeah.
I would have rather the community that was destroyed be there. But it's really beautiful, and I really liked it. I mean, to me, I'm like, why is this not one of the top stadiums? And then we could walk to Lewis's apartment.
Well, I mean, I would think it's considered one of the most iconic MLB stadiums.
It was in all the iconic, like everything, all the signs were uniform. I don't know. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And
how did you get there?
We Ubered from Burbank. We were staying in Burbank, where when Ryan and I were looking at options to eat in Burbank on Friday, everything they said, well, first of all, leave Burbank. But Ryan and I had a romantic dinner for two at a Mediterranean restaurant, and then had a great time at that wonderful bar. It was wonderful.
Nice.
It was a great trip. We learned a lot about life, about everything. But I honestly, it was like, Ryan, I couldn't believe it. I thought we were going to listen to records, do all that. It was just talking. We just had a great conversation for 5 days. It felt like, you know.
That's
It was
wonderful.
awesome.
It was
good. It was real fun.
So fun.
So
Now,
so nice.
speaking of real fun, this guy threw the sticks. Threw the sticks in Minnesota? No. Wisconsin. Muted.
Oh, Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Now, how is Eau Claire, Wisconsin these days, Kirk?
I mean, it feels like pretty much every city on an interstate.
Hell yeah.
I mean, a lot of traffic.
Easy in, easy out. How far is it from Milwaukee?
I don't know, actually. Probably an hour.
Don't ask him questions. He's not thinking.
I didn't go to Milwaukee. It's probably about an hour and a half.
Would you fly into Madison?
I flew into Minneapolis. And there's a nice shuttle that takes you the 90 minutes from Minneapolis to Eau Claire.
Yeah. Okay, so if Eau Claire is 90 minutes from Minneapolis, yeah, it's a lot further to Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, it's way further. Now, Greg, you've done this how many times, Greg? You've done this Cube competition how many times?
I think this was my 4th year.
And you're gonna
maybe.
Are you
what I want to know real quick, because you see this all the time, you know, the drinking states, Wisconsin, drinking state. They drink 100 times more than any other state. Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, I held up my Wisconsin bargain.
Yeah. What are they drinking? Just they're drinking like old style. What are they
Oh,
doing?
I mean, Spotted Cow. Spotted Cow's a classic. Leinenkugels. So much
Yeah.
Leinenkugels.
I just randomly found this photo. There's our guy.
That was from last year. But yes, there we are. And there's Dick, the guy standing next to me, who is the only player in the tournament older than me. He is 89 years old.
No,
Nice.
that guy?
Yeah,
He looks
I
great.
mean, he was 88 when this photo was taken. But yeah,
he
he's
looks
80.
great.
Oh yeah, he's the best player on the team by far.
Compared to you.
Yeah.
He's the best player on the team.
Ryan, you know the game
Amazing.
of Coob, right? I think we brought this up. You know the game of Coob, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy, big Coob guy. You playing that Coob at all?
I've been known to coob. I enjoy it.
He won that Cube tournament during my campaign.
Ah.
Well, I didn't. I came in second because I
Oh, sorry. Revisionist
the
history.
cocktails at the party were a little too strong, and I like accidentally picked up a piece that I wasn't supposed to pick up. So then I
Oh.
You're
like,
just for the last hour, Jeremy. You're just throwing martinis at the other thing. It's like, no, Jeremy, no, don't do that.
Jeremy's trying to hump the king.
basically. Well, that was on purpose.
How would you sum up, Jeremy, to those who are cube curious, the cube competition curious? What would you say? 100% go. What would you say?
Well, you're like
Oh, sorry.
I feel like you're so you'd be jumping from I'm interested in cube to I'm going to the
World
the
Nationals.
Yes.
I-
But if
I feel like maybe just try playing it a few times. It's a fun game, but do you want to use your PTO to go to, that side of Wisconsin? Maybe. You hang out with Gurky. It's probably a fun time.
Girk, do you recommend, or what do you feel? Isn't it too intense? These people too like you have
You
to
know
be
what?
prepared.
I would recommend people not do that because we're pretty bad as it is, and the more
You
teams
don't want
that
more
join in,
people to beat you, yeah.
they're going to beat us, and we're going to be even worse. So
Do you
stay
represent?
home.
Do you represent Utah? Is that like a big, or does it not state affiliated like that? You're not like, oh, it's the Utah team. Like,
No, it's not sanctioned in any way. You sign up, but we are the Salty Batons, Les Salty Baton,
les Salt Beton.
because we have two people from Salt Lake, one from Columbus, one from Chautauqua, Wisconsin. That's Dick,
Oh.
89-year-old Dick, oldest player in the tournament.
Is he related to something? Is he related to Natalie or something?
Mm,
Or
He's-
just
their friend who got us into the game is a guy named Drew, and he's Drew's dad.
Oh, okay.
Well, it looks like
It's a family affair.
Hell of a time. Jeremy, your summer vacation so far? Any highlights so far? From
Is
your
that
summer-
it? Is that all we're doing?
Well, if you want more, you seem like I don't know. Do you want? I want you to talk more, but what do
Yeah,
you want?
I don't know. I was going to tell you how we did, but we can
Yes!
do that.
No.
We can do that in Sports Roundup if you want. I don't know.
Ooh, it is kind of a major sports story. Let's save that for that part. Jeremy, your summer vacation so far. Highlight of summer vacation so far.
Well, like Gurky's saving for Sports Roundup, I was saving a good chunk of mine for Jeremy's Jeffway Film Talk.
We can do that.
But I was in Los Angeles and Burbank. There are some cool spots in Burbank. You just got to know where to go.
Hey, Ryan and I know now.
And-
the Blue Bar.
and
Did you go to
North-
that? Was the Blue Bar? Was it the Blue Bar, Ryan?
The Blue Room?
The Blue Room. Anyway.
There's a bunch of, especially in North Hollywood, and there's a bunch of weird like horror things in Burbank.
Ryan and I. Had
Oh yeah, I saw some of those on the map and didn't go.
Yeah,
Ryan and I had a hell of a time at the Blue Room. That was a fun time.
I've never been to the Blue Room, so I'll have to check it out. But,
Cash only. Greg.
we went to. Did you guys go to Idle Hour? It's
No.
shaped like a giant barrel.
Whoa. No. What was the steak place, Ryan?
That's North Hollywood, not Burbank, but it's very close to.
What was the
Burbank.
steak
So-
place, Ryan? There was that steak place in
Oh,
Burbank.
like Smokehouse.
Yeah, Burbank. I do regret. I was like, steak seems so heavy. Then I was like, no, actually, that probably would have been the smokehouse. Look at this, just beef,
We got prime rib.
prime
I
rib.
like how the vegetarian tells you to look up the Idle Hour.
No,
and
we're
you
going
just
right to
start looking
steaks.
up pictures of meat. Let's look up some fucking meat.
Oh, sorry.
Jeremy's memories of meat.
It looks. I mean, look at this. We could have been me and Ryan and I and Jay Leno could have just been chomping down on this shit. It would have been fantastic. One of the best.
I love a good meat palace that looks like a chalet. I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
exactly. There's something about the 50s where it's like the meat comes from a chalet. That's where the meat goes.
So there's the iconic Clyde's in Portland that looks like that.
What was the one up on Foothill that closed down not too long ago?
Oh,
We had that one that was the same kind of.
It was Four Kings.
Yeah.
King-
Oh yeah.
That we had
Oh,
our own.
yeah.
I never
Yeah.
ate there, but we had one of our own. Jeremy, true or false? I feel like I love me some LA. You love in LA these days? I had so much fun. I'd
Yeah.
go back in a
I
second.
was down in I went to LACMA. They were having a jazz night. They got their weird sculpture, lovely view.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Saw the David Geffen gallery. Saw some David Hockney.
And then the Academy
who just
Museum.
recently died, in memory of him. Saw some
R.I.P.
of his paintings.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
it
you'll never
was
look
the Five Alls was the name of that.
Yeah, that's right. Alls. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that place.
Well, people,
Yeah, lots of fun times to be had.
I feel like I used to hate LA.
Still haven't looked up Idle Hour, you son of a bitch.
Oh shit, Idle Hour.
Idle Hour North Hollywood. You'd love this place.
Idle Hour.
Just for the look of it. It's built on an old.
Oh!
Yeah, it's like this old roadside
Oh,
bar.
I love that. Of course I would love this.
Yeah.
Look at this dumbness. There you are, Jeremy. In your drag.
Yep, doing my drag show.
Doing your drag show. Ryan, true or false? Did we eat wings? Yeah, we ate wings. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Great. Again, Ryan, I know LA is just far enough from San Diego, but we love our San Diego. Let's be clear. We love our San Diego. No reason not just to go join and have a great time in San Diego. But have you softened on LA over the last 7 years, or were you ever not? I mean, I guess I was anti-LA, but did we?
No, I like LA. It's just I think I told you that, it's like when you drive from San Diego to LA, it's usually so annoying that by the time you get to LA, you're like, fuck this city.
Right.
So you got to really kind of spend like a day or two there and be like, okay, this city rules.
Even driving within LA, you can end up being fuck this city. You kind of
Dude,
get.
that was I forgot about aggression driving, where it's like, no, if it's open, you fucking go. Like, don't be like, oh, I'll wait till the next one. It's like, no, fucking go. That's what you do.
One thing about LA is like it's a city of neighborhoods, which is kind of true for San Diego too, I think. But if you want to stay in a condensed area, you can have a good time, see lots of cool things, and not like have to get on the road and get road rage. But but sometimes when you're in LA, you're like, well, I'm gonna go to this thing over here, and then I want to see this thing because when am I gonna be in town again? And that means you're like driving around and increasing your stress levels.
And I didn't even include that we went to Universal Studios, which was so insane.
We also did that weird Top Golf thing.
Oh, we did the weird top. Anyway, what a great time, Ryan. It was so fun. Memories. Clay, anything from your summer vacations besides, you talked about pavement, anything so far? The Vegas part, anything about your summer vacation so far? We love
Going
it.
good. Going back in.
Oh, Jesus. The guy leaves his own show all the time. All the time. Clay, anything from your summer vacations that you want to say? Anything that was your best so far of summer vacations?
Yeah, I mean, Vegas was good. It was hot as hell. Portland was fun. I got kicked out of the pavement show. It was great.
Wait, what? Is this a class? Is this another Ween situation? Or
It's just classic Clay. That's just classic me. I don't think I was doing anything bad.
Well, someone thought. I will say this, Clay, if it makes you feel better, I thought this was an important photo.
Did Liz leave with you, or is she like, fuck that, I'm watching the rest of the show?
Well, it was just right. I just had to go to the bathroom right before the encore. I went out, and a security guard that thought I was a little too stumbly to go back in.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Have I ever been there with my good boy, Clay? Clay, I'm sorry you didn't see the encore, but that surely will be a memory for a long time. Hence the segment we all love.
Poly Blend.
Memories. People, we got one last segment before we get to our first music break, because we got a lot to get through on this one. And people, we've had some news that we got to go over. It's time for a little bit of hyper local news, a segment we all love and give our order to Ordah.
Ordah.
It's time for a little bit of point of
Poly blend.
Again, I think that's broken. It used to be like Ordah, Ada, Ada, Ada. People, not the cheese. It's not the cheese. It's what we got to get to it. We got some things. Oh my God. Where are we at with the national diarrhea outbreak, everyone? Are we a little worried about the bag salads? We had friend of the show, Nick Faulkner, talking about his brother, twin brother, Jim, in Michigan at the Taco Bell where a lot of this broke out. Eating food there, but he's okay. I mean, Ryan, we'll start with you. Down in San Diego, is there a concern? Are you staying away from those leafy greens?
Yeah, but I didn't need the diarrhea outbreak to tell me that to do that.
I literally the week before was like, I swear to God, I had something that was blasting through me.
Well, yeah, when I was in Vegas, I thought maybe.
And then it was like, these parasites have been with me for years now.
I was like, yeah, that has this guy. Actually, this is just normal.
It's just normal. Gurky, you're staying away from these leafy greens. Where are you at with this parasite?
I haven't had a leafy green, so I'm okay.
Jeremy
He hasn't had a leafy green in 25 years.
as the resident vegetarian who had to be subjugated to so many shots of meat, I'm so sorry. Where are you at? I mean, this is disconcerting. We don't want to be blasting at our derriere.
It's interesting that photo is of like
What you
just,
should be getting, right?
header lettuce, because I thought it was bag lettuce.
Yeah.
That's Tribune again. We just got gurkied.
Yeah, we got big time. We got to worry about this.
But
It's the Taylor Farms.
I
right,
have
too?
not yet had explosive diarrhea. At least that can be
Are
attributed
you?
to.
Do you change? Are you one of these who will change their shopping options because of this? Or are you just like fuck it? How do you know? How do you know?
I mean, if you were to tell me that the specific
This one will give
don't
you
buy
the
this
shits.
type of lettuce because it'll give you diarrhea, I would not buy that type of lettuce. I wouldn't be like, fuck you, Schlegel, I'm buying the lettuce anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I'm trying, not to eat contaminated food. I think that's a good policy, but
I feel like
I
there's
haven't like significantly. My friend had a little lettuce thing going on the other day. He had some lettuce out for his birthday, like taco bar thing. But it was hand picked lettuce.
Well, here's the thing: is we had this thing called the CDC, right? And they should tell us what's going on. And I feel like I'm getting no direction. It's kind of like, whoa.
Well, they told you it wasn't the bagged lettuce because turns out the guy that makes the bagged lettuce or bags the lettuce is a very influential supporter of the administration.
There's that
So
report.
it's definitely not the bagged lettuce. Although, counterpoint, like 40% of the time you eat at Taco Bell, you get explosive diarrhea anyway. So how do people even notice that there's a difference?
One of the greatest.
It's the level of explosiveness.
Yeah, I guess you have to.
more
Maybe as a
explosive.
journalist, Gurky, you should go get the explosive diarrhea.
Oh yeah,
And
tell
report
us.
on how it compares.
Also, what diarrhea isn't explosive? I mean, what are they going to have? Like lazy
That's what
diarrhea?
my-
Like
yeah, like
Oh.
who's experiencing non-explosive,
No,
like a gentle diarrhea?
I've had lazy diarrhea.
I've had
where it's
lazy
just like
diarrhea.
your colon opens up and everything. There's no force behind.
There's no
It's
You're
explosiveness.
listening
just-
to the Polyester Blend Live on KTRD, everybody.
Also, I just realized we need polyester blend. I'm a survivor of lazy diarrhea shirts. Lazy diarrhea survivor. Because here's the thing, I literally had lazy diarrhea right before, but it was like, and that was what was my fault, Clay? Betos.
It'll get you.
It'll get you. It is shocking, Clay, or Gurky. I saw that article too, where Taylor Farms CEO or whatever talks to Trump, talks to the gov, and they don't. It turns out they don't really talk about it more after that. But I love that our like we're getting to that point in this country, which is supposed to be the greatest country in the world, where it has to be like hearsay on the internet of like Taylor Farms, don't do Taylor Farms, don't do like we used to be a fucking country. We used to be a fucking country. Speaking of it used to be a country, this would have been a story from 2001 after 9/11, but it's disgusting to see it to this day. The Valley Fair Mall, the guy who totally was went after a Muslim person and stabbed them at Valley Fair Mall. Get the fuck out of here. Enough of this racist shit. Get the fuck out of my community. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, it was so sad. This guy's working a kiosk. A guy finds out he's Muslim. He stabs him 15 fucking times. We go to Valley Fair Mall all the time to watch movies. There's no room for it in our society. I just was.
Can I put a positive spin on this story though?
I will be going off. We're going off air right now. Go ahead, Kirk. We're off air.
Did you see the video of the people who intervened?
Yes.
There was a giant Polynesian man
who fucked that dude
knocked
over.
That fucker out.
Yes.
Like out.
And that made me.
Yeah, and it's like people stepped in.
I thought you were gonna say, can I put a positive spin on this story? How about that Valley Fair Mall rebrand? It's looking really good.
No, but I will say, let's just say I know someone.
It is always good when people step up.
I just know someone who knows someone in that there was going to be a large Islamic festival downtown Salt Lake City, and they canceled because they were scared of people attacking them. And then to see this is like, they were right. And I hate that was right. Like, we need to be get away from the shit. Fuck that. Horrible. And speaking of horrible, I only got one more horrible thing.
Oh, great.
But this shit, I bring up this, and I know it's making national news and all this, but this last flood, this is from my mom's house in Teasdale is less than 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. A place I think of just nothing but beauty, nothing but the best place in the world. The desert is still harsh, and I don't think these people were doing anything. They just got caught in a horrible situation, which can happen. The desert is not always your friend, people. It is beautiful, but it can get you. Ryan, I don't know if you saw the story, Sunglow, which is right now Bicknell, right next to Teasdale, where my mom lives. This family of 5 are camping and just having a great time, and a flash flood comes, boom, done. And it turns out what the story was already awful. You thought a whole family died. Turns out there was a sister who's in college, and her whole family just fucking died in a moment. I mean, God, just tell everyone you know you love them. Be careful out there when you're camping. Flash floods happen. It's the worst.
And over to Gurky for the positive spin. Yeah. Just kidding. Sorry.
Well, one of them made it.
Way to go. This is a fucked up story. It's a pretty intense monsoon season this year. Like, for as dry as Utah is, we are getting some pretty decent storms, and those storms are small and powerful. They're explosive. Let's say it.
Well, it's like the parasites. But I will say, like, the thing about it is, like, it's a good point, because like, they always talk about this, where in the desert, in the Colorado Plateau, you could be sunshine, but maybe see some clouds somewhere else. But that means that these slot canyons could be dangerous in a second, because it looks beautiful where you are, but because it's upstream, this water can come down. So just be careful out there, people.
Slot canyons are super dangerous.
Exactly. Don't fuck around with that. Also, speaking of fuck around with, let's fuck around with this. Moving on to other things. The most frustrating, there's a protest here tonight. Gentlemen, the Trump administration with Governor Cox, with Mike Lee, working to reduce our national monument boundaries. You can see on the screen there, I was trying to find a better one, but the one I had went away. But you can see in red, the proposed, in purple and blue, what was our national monuments, both Grand Staircase from the Clinton administration, Bears Ears from the Obama administration, and Biden. They want to reduce it to the red, which isn't much. Girk, thoughts on this?
I mean, 90% shrinkage is a pretty bad day.
Has that ever worked for any of us?
Yeah.
I need every inch I can get.
And they're doing it. One of the things that's in the orders is like the critical minerals and oil and gas development.
Jesus.
There's not. It's just not there. There's not developable oil and gas or critical minerals. And the Grand Staircase one in particular, so the Bears Ears one is bad because
the tribal stuff
got totally shut out. The Grand Staircase one that's been there 30 years. Most people. There was a story in a publication that I read occasionally about how most people support Grand Staircase. Like, we've become accustomed to it, and it's not a bad thing.
It's one of our great
It's been-
things.
and it's been good for Boulder, Escalante, these communities surrounding it. But they will. There's housing to be built.
The hardest thing about that press conference was listening to Trump talk about these places that he's never
Did
never
you
even
hear him say that you can't even walk on him.
yeah
And I'm just like, oh, I guess I've been doing it wrong.
yeah
There's no gravity. There's no gravity down there. It's insane. These people cannot walk.
and spend and then each of it was the lowest moment I think in as far I've had moments where I've really appreciated Spencer Cox in his 8 years of governor. His Oval Office moment was one of the lowest, and then to see Mike Lee and how happy he is, was just rough.
Well, it just, don't forget, Clay, when you get sad about Mike Lee, which we all
but once again, I will throw down what I did with the ICE thing. This will not go through. This will be gummed up in the courts. And the next Democratic administration will kill it, and then the next Republican administration will put it through, and then it'll get gummed up in the courts. It's just a never-ending. Battle.
But my biggest thing is that is bad for the land because
For sure.
because then it's like not being protected under their scenario, and there just needs to be some resolution to it because those places. And I know Schlegel, you spent a lot of time down there. Clayton, you spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
Bradford, you can't walk on it, so it's
No Santa Clara.
but there's some amazing places down there.
Yeah, man, Cedar Mesa's the shit.
Grand Staircase is a place I just find myself going to just because it is one of the best places. It does feel like this great, like the Utah State. Do you remember? I remember becoming politics conscious when Clayton was leaving. And they created Grand Staircase. And as a kid who grew up with family members who loved outdoors and loving preservation of outdoors, it was so exciting. Like, oh, we got a new national, they're going to preserve it all. And then noticing that everyone in the state you live, especially the state of Utah, losing their fucking mind. This is oversight. This is ridiculous. It's like, it feels like they've had a 30-year, grudge that they're finally trying to squash off. And we know they've done it from time to time. But at the end of the day, to everyone's point here, it turns out it's a moneymaker for the community. And
when I was the editor of the Weekly in 2000, I sent Tim Roberts down to Escalante to cover the some anti Grand Staircase stuff, and he was afraid for his life. I mean, it was intense down there when that thing happened. And to your point, I think it has, and to Gerke's point, I think it has become kind of settled law in the hearts and minds of Utah, but it's still this political football that's just going to be getting passed back and forth until we figure out how to have some kind of permanence about it. So it's not just this tit for tat every 4 years.
Yeah, it needs to become a park.
You said tit.
Yeah. The other thing, last thing I will say, what's so hard about all of this that I know is a bigger picture thing, that you got one of these guys, you destroy it with communities and houses, and it's gone forever. Look at Niagara Falls. They always use that as the great example of shit, I wish we had national parks before we fucking destroyed Niagara Falls. I love Laughlin. I don't want fucking Laughlin and Grants. You know what I mean? I don't want shitty development in what should be remained as pristine country. Also, there wasn't really a lot of people there to begin with. It's not the easiest place to just I guess you want to extract materials, but anyway, Ordah, get the fuck out of here. Ordah, people. I hope it is logged up in the courts. Let me do 2 happy stories, guys, before we go to our first music break. Oh, gentlemen. Total piece of shit, Hall of Famer, Trevor Lee, being accused by his former employers to manipulate and get advantage in his position. Gert, can you talk about this at all, or should we should talk about this? What do you think?
I mean, what we can say is that Trevor apparently accumulated some debt to an employer, and offered in exchange for forgiving that debt to try to get a contract. This is allegedly what happened.
Allegedly.
To try to get a state contract, use his position to get a state contract for said employer. And there are recordings, and it was referred to the Attorney General's office, and that's where it is. But Trevor's not going to be in the legislature anymore, so maybe he matters less.
Yeah, but like, is this worth pursuing? Is this criminal activity that, even though he won't be in the state legislature, still will follow?
Yeah, you know, 2 years from now, he could take a crack to try to come back.
Take
You
it
never
back,
know.
on back. No, I mean, it's like, yeah, if there's actually, I would say yes, because if people think that they can do this and not have any repercussions, if he did it, I'm not saying he did,
Allegedly,
but
allegedly.
if he did it, then
I'll just say it. It looks like he did it.
then
I'm
there
just
need,
kidding.
there need to be consequences, or else other people will do it. with
100%. And the fact that this motherfucker is always like, fuck these people, fight. You are the miscreant.
Has anybody ever had a haircut that was higher and tighter?
What?
Yeah, but they were in the SS.
horrified at the
Clayton has been trying to market or make money off of Poly Blend's reputation for years.
Yes.
I know. I'm
And-
always on Kalshi. Is Ryan going to yell tonight?
Yeah, he's using his position. So I mean, these things happen.
I would say the thing that the worst thing that could happen to him is that the court orders that he loses 25% of his forehead. This will kill the guy. He lives off that shiny fucker. Like, this is his bread and butter, that forehead. Let the man live. No, what I love is that he's always trying to point out the worst of society. And they're coming in, they're doing this, they're coming in there. These are the worst people. You little little fucker. You little shit. You're the guy. You're the one. Allegedly. Last thing.
Well, it's really hard to imagine a world where politicians aren't held responsible for their crimes. So, like, it's just hard for me to even picture like what it would be like if he weren't punished for that.
Jeremy's indignant.
I will say.
Well, I mean, to Jerry's point, when was the last time a politician in Utah was actually
Well,
held
and
accountable?
that's what scares me about Gerkie's point of like he won't be in the legislature, and that's what sucks is like if he isn't in a position of power, will they pursue it? But pursue this guy to the nth degree. He's not good for Utah. He's not good for anyone, and his crimes allegedly prove exactly how much of a fucking hypocrite he is. And he's always reflecting off of what he's done to these other people who are in the minorities, and it's disgusting. Last thing, the happiest thing I've seen in a long time, not for the state of Utah. This would not be good. He does not to be in power, but just that he can't quit us, Clay. He can't quit us.
I know where this is going.
Super Nels says,
He's back, baby.
vote for
Is he
him
back?
or face God's wrath. And he will do that in the form of your battery on your laptop won't last as long. That's his kind of God's wrath. Oh, the totally awesome computer guy who we've always, from the beginning of the show, has been one of our great weirdos of Utah.
All your owls out there getting kicked in the butt.
Kicked in the butt. He's in the theme, the video theme to Polyester.
What is he even running for?
Gov, right? Gov.
Oh.
Right, Kirk? Am I
No,
wrong?
that's not even a governor's race this year.
It's not a gubernatorial year.
So what is
I
he
honestly don't
running
know.
for? Voter information guide is sent out to. Oh yeah, it was. There's this. I tried finding this guide, but it won't. See how it.
Well, it's there's a link to it in the. Anyway,
It didn't link though. It says 404 not found. And we hit our.
there's a Scribd doc attached in the doc in the. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'll find out. Clayton, I'll report back after the music break.
Anyway, more to come on our great. Son. I mean, he's such a crazy man. Like, and he's got that weird compound. I mean, literally kind of has a Osama bin Laden like compound.
He hasn't had a business for like 25 years. Where does this guy get his cash?
The Lord Jesus Christ, my man. The Lord Jesus Christ. No, I wonder if he just invested, right? I mean, he was a tech dude. Maybe he made savvy bets. Anyway, just.
Is he still super
I don't know
Dell,
if
or
he
is he just like Like
Just-
adequate Dell.
We really
It's explosive, Dell.
Polyester Blend, our first documentary, our first foray into getting Netflix to pay for some of our material. This should be our guy. This is our documentary.
Oh, man.
This is what we do.
This is our Tiger King.
Yeah, this is our Tiger King. Is this fucking crazy man? Anyway,
And you'd have to spend time with him.
no, that's the thing. That'd be interesting too. As long as he's in shackles and he can't get at me, I'll take that. People, this has been Point of
Poly blend.
Hey, Blake, really good point of order. I'm really proud. Nice
Yeah.
job. I know you missed the basket, but you know,
We're getting our way out of the hole. Getting
Summer
our way out
League.
of the hole.
It's Summer League.
Mhm.
Speaking of Summer League, we used to spend our summers back in the late 90s listening to the wonderful music that came from our boom boxes or CD players while we played the amazing Nintendo 64. Clay, I didn't know. Did you put one in the? I've got one.
I did put one in the doc. I put. It was a slam dunk. It was the first song I thought of. It was the first band I thought of, and I listened to this band way too much in the '90s. Didn't listen to them for like 20 something years because I couldn't listen to them anymore.
Whoa!
But this album was just on.
I would not have predicted this. I would never have predicted this.
This album was just on repeat during the N64 sessions.
Ryan, where are you at with Modest Mouse these days?
I still listen to. I mean, I know the Moon and Antarctica and the popular one, but not,
This is Lonesome Crowded West. They're, one of the, I would say their best record in my opinion. But
People, you will not be lonesome listening to this because we're all going to be listening to it. I agree, Ryan. The Moon or over Arcadia. That's the one I listen to still sometimes. But Clay, I had no idea you were this early on Modest Mouse. Modest Mouse here tonight. Clayton's here
yeah,
today.
I saw them in 1993, bro.
Whoa!
When they first started, they opened
I
up
really
for Bill to Spill at the Bar and Grill. Fake ID. What's up?
I had no idea that we were around that early. People, it is a 3-minute song.
That's the year they formed. They were probably teenagers.
We'll probably listen to 2 minutes and 40 seconds of this song. We will come back.
Okay.
We've got Sports Roundup, Archosaur Archives, Wiki Music Game, maybe other stuff. Maybe we switch it around. We don't know. There's so much more fun stuff at Polyester Blend. People have hearted out at 11. We will be conscious of that. People, Modest Mouse, Clayton's entry for listening to music while playing N64 in the late 90s. Polar opposites. One of your genius strokes, Clay.
Poly blend.
Polar opposites don't push away. It's the same on the weekends as the rest of the days. And I know I should go, but I will probably stay. And that's all you can do about something. I'm trying to drink away the part of the day that I cannot sleep away. I'm trying to drink away the part of the day that I cannot sleep away. Two my dogs, they're looking at stereos. Hi-Fi gods try so hard to make their cars
I understand.
fall to the ground. These vibrations, oil its teeth, primer gray is the color when you're done dying. I'm trying to drink away the part of the day that I cannot sleep away. I'm trying to drink away the part of the day
controversy. I'm not familiar with this album. This is honestly one of those moments where, oh shit, I forgot to put the Modest Mouse. Polar opposites, my Modest Mouse, people. Polar opposites.
Can I just say real quick?
Oh,
Jeremiah Green, the drummer of Modest Mouse, a big influence on me.
Oh.
I just thought he was very tasteful.
First of all, I was gonna.
I bet you were a big influence on him too.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, I was gonna admit, I hate to be this naive. I didn't know Modest Mouse was around that long. I didn't know.
I had the same thought. This felt like I think of Modest Mouse as early 2000s, but
Nope.
100%.
1993.
And also, is this not the same but just lower image of Wilco's Foxtrot Hotel Foxtrot?
Yankee Hotel Foxtrot.
Now, to their credit,
this is
that
before
album
that.
came out
This is before that.
4 years before Wilco.
No,
was
that's what I'm
writing.
saying. I was like, was Modest Mouse kind of like, hey, what the fuck?
What are you doing with them? What are you doing with the towers?
We already did that.
Maybe Wilco was pissed because they're not even from Chicago. You know, they're from Seattle.
Tough to say.
Issaquah.
Wilco's from Chicago.
No, Modest Mouse isn't.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
But was that maybe?
We'll edit that out.
Was maybe that their thought though? Like, hey, you're not. Like Wilco was like, you're not from.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
People, this guy's also saying a lot of things. We got to get into it because we got a little bit before Archosaur Archive. There's so much sports going on. We're in just a sad time with the loss of the World Cup. It's time to get into a little bit of Clayton's
Blend.
Sports Roundup, everybody. Sports Roundup. People, this is where Clayton can go over a little bit of what he's thinking in the world of sports.
Yeah, I would just say, I mean, we obviously are done with the World Cup. You know, what became the Trump Cup there at the end. I thought it was a really exciting tournament. I had a blast watching a lot of the games. You know, USA making it to the knockout rounds was cool. I did think the last game was kind of boring.
Whoa, you don't really care about the game of football then, I guess.
Well, I just thought Argentina didn't really even show up. They kind of just...
Or they got their asses handed to them.
Here's the thing about Spain is they made two of the most exciting attacking teams look boring as fuck.
Destroyed France.
What, like every other game with France was like a joy to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Spain's like, let us suck all the joy out of this. We can, which is an achievement.
Yes, of course.
It's just not the most exciting compared to watching the third place.
Yeah, I was gonna say the third place game was like fall fireworks.
You're like, oh, this is just a hoot.
Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm often wrong when it comes to football. It felt like that game could have more easily been 5-0 than 1-1. You know, like Spain had a lot of chances. Their goalie had 12 stops. Their Argentinian goalie had 12 stops.
Argentina didn't even have a shot in the first 90 minutes.
Like that game could have easily been at least 3 or 4 or 5 to nothing.
Argentina's game plan was basically
try to get to a shootout.
Try to start some shit and then hope Messi gets the ball and does something magical at some
Jeremy, thoughts about what happened after the match?
Well, I stopped watching to avoid having to.
Somebody threw a punch, and then the Argentinian team turned the back on their Spanish team when they were getting their medals.
Yeah, and the manager comes out and starts fighting too. I mean,
Argentina already has created controversy for how they behaved after the England match. So yeah, they're really not covering themselves in glory.
I mean,
you need some villains. You need some controversy.
Yeah, I mean, they just got beat. They got beat by a team that was obviously the superior team, and then to like try to throw punches is just like, I mean, it's sort of like if City's quiz doesn't go Bradford's way, and Bradford starts throwing hands at Clayton. Like that's not respectable.
No,
that's not how we do things here.
Yeah, he can't just say Santa Clara
losing, and he just started claiming the referee was throwing it
Well, I do that all the time.
Which was so funny because Argentina seemed to have all the calls the entire time. So it was so funny, like when they were.
Well, the red card was a pretty big call, but also a correct call.
It was a
Jeremy,
correct call. Yeah, both those cards were yellow cards. Sometimes it's like, oh, the first one was soft, so maybe he should have gone easy on the second one. They were both yellow cards. So it's like, unless you just want the ref to keep it 10 men regardless of what they do, then
if that was a flop, that was one of the most amazing flops of all time. The double somersault. That was pretty insane.
Yeah.
gotta give it to the guy. Really sold that one.
Way, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I can't wait till next year though. I'm really excited to see this again.
Women's World Cup.
And the US.
Oh no, Kirk, you don't know, dude.
The US have a chance next year.
Yeah.
In Brazil, it's the Women's World Cup, baby.
There's two, and I can't wait to watch that.
Blend live from Brazil.
I think the Women's World Cup is. I think women's soccer is more interesting, but we can save that for another time.
Well, we will save it for next year. Well, we will definitely following that. Can't wait for that. A couple things, Jeremy. Number one, this USA team. You know, it seems like every time we start a World Cup, it's like this could be our year. I was hearing some people go off, and it sounds like some maybe prominent reporter or commentators on the sport were going off about our best player. Again, I don't know enough. I'm sorry, but the best player for the U.S. maybe not being up to snuff. Maybe not be the guy you want to build around. I mean, is that something that registers to you, or do you think the U.S. team is just not going to ever make it? Or what are your thoughts on the U.S. team before I ask a couple more questions?
I mean, he was coming back from injury.
Which I heard that he also does.
He's not Messi.
Yeah.
He's not Mbappe. So he's not, Declan Rice, but he's a solid player.
What's his name again?
Christian Pulisic. But ultimately, you have this issue of, we were never going to win this tournament.
What?
Hate to break it to you. So then you have the kind of weird, but as the host nation, there was a lot of hope that we would, put in a good shift and maybe win one game we weren't supposed to. But we didn't. We lost to Belgium like we were supposed to. But what made it hurt is that Belgium kicked our asses.
Yes.
So it wasn't like Mexico went out swinging against
badasses. Great game. Great game.
Great game. Great atmosphere in the stadium. Everyone was like, "Oh hell yeah, bring it to them." And we had. Not that. We had Belgium kicking our ass and everyone laughing at us.
And we had the worldwide controversy. Don't forget that too.
Yeah.
I mean, that was unfortunate.
We made everyone hate us.
We turned on ourselves,
by cheating, and then after we cheated, then we got our asses kicked anyway. So it was very ignominious. Not the way you want to go out of a tournament. Mexico went out of the tournament the right way. I'm sure all their fans are very sad that they didn't go further than the round of 16, but they went out with their heads held high, and we went out in disgrace. So that's, the real difference.
Last two things I want to say. One, I am going to miss this, guys. This has been so fun. I don't know why in 2022, again, I was trying to say, maybe I look back on the show, maybe I felt the same way. I just don't have the same memory in 2022 of this World Cup. Maybe the hours were different, so I couldn't watch.
It's important. The time zone.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason it's really had much more of an impact than.
Oh, it was also here.
Than 4 years ago, because it was here. But that also means it's in our time zone.
Yeah.
So there aren't, all the games are going on when, people are awake.
That's the thing is
and that's not nothing because, if you have to get up at 4 a.m. to watch Cabo Verde play Spain, you're just going to sleep in because, Spain's going to win it. you don't.
And we ran into this because Polyester Blend's very into giant spectacles of sports. We're always into the Olympics. Gurky, we ran into this with the last Olympics where the timing was off and it just threw off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Our wagering was deficient.
And I would be watching way more if it was the right time. It sounds like they've manipulated the rules that we'll get it back in 2038, so I'll be interested in that. I love soccer. I love football. It's so fun. I just really, really enjoyed it.
2038, Jesus.
Well, and they've already fucked the rules to get us that way. The last thing I want to bring
62. I'll be 62.
Wait. Last thing I bring up, Clay, and then I want you to your.
I mean, it's just my segment. I mean, go ahead and talk as much as you want.
Well, your name's on it, but here's the thing: is that
truth revealed.
The last thing I would really want to say, Clay, did you hear about Algeria in Lawrence, Kansas, and why?
I mean, I knew they were based out of there. I knew they were hanging out.
Do you know why they chose Lawrence, Kansas? One of the only one of the places that allowed them to smoke in the motel room.
Nice. Hell yeah.
They were like
wailing.
We're gonna go, and like Lawrence, Kansas at that point was like, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Wailing
but
on
beyond that, it turns out that Algeria, the community of in Lawrence, Kansas, we know is a college town. It's progressive.
Yeah.
But like,
I heard that there was like they were embraced.
Yeah, but I just love that Algeria's like, where are we gonna wail on cigs? Clay, everyone, just your final thoughts on the World Cup before we move on to the Archosaur.
I'll just say on to the Summer Olympics in LA in 2028. That's the next giant spectacle of sport. Otherwise, we're just watching. We're watching NHL and NBA this year.
And MLB. We love our MLB.
Do we?
Well, Gurky, you're an MLB fan. I can't wait for the playoffs, but I have a hard time getting into it until then.
Yeah, Cleveland Guardians beat the hell out of the Twins tonight. Also in the Tour de France. Yesterday, yesterday, Jonas Vingegaard crashed out, the number 2 rider, the only one that anybody gave a realistic shot to keeping Tadej Pogačar from winning, wrecked out. So Pogačar is just going to roll on to Paris and win his 4th yellow jersey. So there you go. Anyway, back to you, Ryan.
Ryan Bradford, your final thoughts on the World Cup?
I had a lot of fun watching it. Especially in the huge circuit screen in Vegas.
Yes.
It was really fun.
Dude, Ryan put bet on France. Or was it France, Ryan? Or no.
I got there. No, I got there. Morocco. Like Morocco was one of the teams I had money on, and so I was like, I should probably put money where my mouth is. And for the first 10 minutes of the second half, Morocco was doing really well. They were killing it defensively. And then it fell apart. So,
Ryan,
but
will this translate in for you picking a La Liga or a Premier team, or do you just not care enough at all to get into that world?
You mean the
yeah, would you pick a club sport or a club team at this point? Or
I would probably. I mean, I would. My British brother-in-law is from Newcastle, so I think I would have to. I think he would be very upset if I went anywhere except Newcastle.
Are you inspired to go to a San Diego MLS game?
The women's team in San Diego is awesome. The Wave.
Yeah.
Great name, by the way. Great name for a team.
You should go next time the Royals play in San Diego.
That would be fun as fuck. I love that idea. This guy doesn't care about sport. Or Jeremy,
my favorite World Cup was watching Ryan and Janine duke it out at Germany and Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
Oh.
Or was it DR Congo?
Oh.
It's Cote d'Ivoire.
I was right. I was right the first time. Yeah.
Also, side note, real quick, the Cape Verde, the DNR, those teams, to see them.
Always fun.
God damn, is that not fun to see those teams play, get there. Also, the Iran team, I still feel where that was some bullshit that happened to them. Should have had way more of a chance. The fact they had to go to Tijuana and across the border, bunch of bullshit there. FIFA fucked up. Final thought. Any other final thoughts?
Oh, wait, Jeremy, I wanted to say that I went to the Bluefoot bar to watch the England versus Argentina game. It was this is the middle of the day, Wednesday, I think. It was filled to the brim. I took one step in there and I couldn't even move.
Wow.
I stood there for 5 minutes and no movement toward the bar, and I was like, I can't do it. So then I went.
Oh, go ahead, Bradford.
I went down the street, few blocks to this place where I met you and Janine.
Mm-hmm.
They had just opened. I had the whole place to myself.
Whoa.
It was beautiful.
Nice.
And there were some people, some mechanics working on the pinball machines there, which was super fascinating. Never seen that before.
That's worth
taking the glass out.
Price of admission. Price of admission.
So last World Cup, supposing I had a job and I, and it was by a place called Beer Bar that was known for showing the World Cup.
I read something about Beer Bar.
Yeah. So, 4 years ago, like most games, I could I'll bring my laptop down and, kind of
work from there.
Work a little bit while I'm, but it was like so packed through most of the tournament. There were some games where it wasn't that crowded, but by any USA and Mexico was packed. But by the end of the tournament, England, Argentina, I think I got there like 20 minutes early and got like the last single chair in the bar. And by the time the match kicked off, it was the same thing Bradford's talking about, where just getting to the bar was like navigating. You had to push through a sea of people, which, it's come a long way, the sport of soccer.
Reason I asked the question about getting club team is that, do I love that 4 a.m. watching time, Jeremy? No, but it's a fun sport. I want to watch it more.
We'll get behind the champions of England, everybody. Arsenal FC.
By the way, I know that there's La Liga in Spain. I know that there's the Premier League. What are the next two hierarchies of club? Is it Germany or is it France, or what is the next two best leagues?
So the Bundesliga and Ligue 1 in France both have one really good team, basically, that wins it every year. So, you'd be more noble following Arsenal than one of those two.
Yeah, because I want competition.
Every so often, there's when Bayern Munich doesn't win the title, even when Bayern Leverkusen has the most amazing season, and it's they just played brilliantly, and the Bayern Munich fans are so entitled, they demand
well, I know
action be taken because we didn't win the league once. So really all they're playing for is the Champions League. The Italian league used to be up there. It's kind of fallen in recent years. It's still an impressive league, but as there's
it's because they're wailing on cigs.
Yeah.
They have a hydration break, but those guys are just trying to suck down a death dart.
Sigration break, where it's guys, we have to have a smoke here. Jeremy, I want more. As always, soccer talk. As always, we love it so much.
But actually, though, you can smoke in the stands in Belgium. So if you have they're smoking weed in the stands. They have standing room only stands, and the Union Saint-Gilloise, I would say that's a good team if you don't care about winning, and you just want to hang out with the anti-fascist leftist crew and watch football. It is the funnest night you could have watching football.
Well, Jeremy, if you're going to sell these waffles and these fries, get these people high. That's what Belgium is all about. People, this guy is always high, eating very bad food, but he works on such a hard segment where he goes through think about the entire history of the planet, and he does the hard work. People, producer Rob, our good friend, it's time to delve in
Polyblend
to Archosaur Archives. That's right, everybody. This guy does the work. You think,
I'm here.
Dogs, cats. Yeah, there've been more just animals than that for millions of years. Think about narrowing that down, Clay. This guy does it every. I got to pick one, and he does the work. It is our good friend, producer Rob. He has another one of his entries of Archosaur Archives here this week. That's not what it is. There it is.
There
Producer Rob, take it away.
It does. It is almost Pioneer Day. I think it's time for us to do another state Archosaur.
I saw it and I got ooh.
Yeah.
I was excited.
This week it's Allosaurus fragilis. Allosaurus fragilis was a large theropod. He was a large theropod from the late Jurassic, specifically the Oxfordian and Tithonian ages. About 155.
Rob, don't you have an introduction that you usually do for Archosaur Archive, like a nice little intro thing?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. This is your segment. I loved your little like. This is Archosaur Archives. I'm producer Rob, and this is what we're gonna.
He knows
Sure,
we're,
sure,
tight,
yeah.
we're tight on time.
Let's go. You're right.
We're tight on time.
This dinosaur's not going to be any more dead.
0.5 for
0.5 for Gurky. 0.5 for Gurky. Okay.
I think that's good. From about 155 to 143 million years ago. This is the late Jurassic. It was originally described in 1877 from a fragmentary collection of 3 vertebrae, a partial rib, a toe bone, a tooth, and half of a humerus, all found at the Felch Quarry in Garden Park, Colorado.
Felch.
This description was from Othniel Marsh.
Sorry. Hold on. Time.
Half humerus.
Half humorous.
Please continue.
Polyblend.
This description was from Othniel Marsh. Othniel Marsh, you may recognize him. He's from the Bone Wars, the latter 19th century.
Bone Wars.
The Bone Wars was a big deal.
Deal with that every day.
Othniel Marsh and Edward Drinker Cope just trying to outdo each other by discovering more dinosaurs. It was huge.
They were they're kind of. It was kind of like they were measuring each other's.
Yeah,
bones.
it was simultaneously like a great boon for paleontology, but also because it was a competition and they were a couple of fucks. They did a lot of bad paleontology too.
I think it's pronounced bone, Rob. You said boon for paleontology? I think it's pronounced bone.
It's a bone. Yeah, that's right. The half point for Bradford.
Correction.
It's good. Clean, yeah.
Rob, didn't this feud feature in one of the other Allosaur archives when there was like some suspicious bone assembly, right?
Yeah, these things come together. These guys did a lot of bullshit, and it was
suspicious.
My parents never told me how my bone assembly works.
They're just mashing bones together and hoping something comes out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Story about
Oh my God.
As at best a medium quality paleontologist, Marsh noted the light build of the bones, interpreted this to be distinctive, and so named the genus with the Latin for strange, allo, and saur, lizard. He also interpreted these lighter bones to be more delicate, hence fragilis. Except one of the distinctive things about dinosaurs in general is that they tend to have lighter, hollow bones. So this was not actually strange at all for a dinosaur. The genera has since had a neotype assigned because we have since uncovered much better options for a type specimen. You've heard me mention holotypes before. Holotype is like the specimen that we use to define a species and perhaps larger taxa. You switch to a neotype, something that is discovered later and assigned to the same species, if it's just like if the original is lost or if the original is bullshit and you got one that's much better. So this one has a neotype. Now,
I love it.
Cool.
Love it.
Allosaurus is one of the best known taxa of all extinct theropods, largely because of the abundance of fossils at the Cleveland Lord Dinosaur Quarry here in Utah. In fact, the majority of individuals identified at Cleveland Lloyd are allosaurs.
What?
There's like 70 some individuals, they think, like 75 ish individuals discovered at the Cleveland Lloyd Quarry. Like 45 of them are allosaurs. But it is just a nasty mix of bones. None of that fully articulated. You'd know this skull goes with these neck bones. shit.
Yeah, you're guessing a lot.
All mixed up.
Yeah.
In response to this abundance, Allosaurus was designated as Utah's state fossil in 1988.
Let's go. That's our boy.
Yeah. That said, Allosaurus was one of the first extinct dinosaur species with specimens discovered in both North America and Europe.
Fuck.
There are now 3 different sites in Portugal where Allosaurus have been found.
Wait a minute.
In Portugal.
Was that because of the continents being connected at that point, Rob, that you would see?
Yeah.
Got
it. This is Pangea days, baby.
And they look similar enough where it same species and like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah. I look. There's Allosaurus fragilis has been like the only species within the Allosaurus genus that has never come into question. Almost all others, at some point, somebody wrote a paper and was like, I don't think this one's a real thing. I think it's just another Allosaurus fragilis. Not to say that there's not other species, but like everybody's been like, I don't know about that one.
Well, and with a name like Allosaurus, I would have thought it would have been Irish, like Allosaurus.
Allosaurus, yeah.
-5 for Turkey there.
Well, they'll give him a quarter point for that. That's great. That's a forward contribution.
I'm getting points for mildly offensive Irish stereotypes.
Okay,
Yes,
that's great.
Try and
wait till you hear my Brazilian joke.
My God.
Really good. Schlegel, why don't we scroll down and look at some more pictures real quick? Here's just some. You can keep going. Good bones. Keep going.
Just a classic looking dinosaur.
Here's some good size to get you some vibes.
Yeah, I was wondering. So smaller than a T-Rex, bigger than a T-Rex.
Way bigger than the Velociraptor.
Utah Raptor, I should say. Sorry, I know that.
Way bigger than the Utah Raptor. Also, this is all these specimens. This is the Morrison Formation here in the yellow. The larger Morrison Formation, and all of those little spots there are places where Allosaurus specimens have been discovered.
Rob, can I ask you the same question I ask you every time on here?
Yeah.
Did they have feathers?
There's no evidence that they had feathers.
Whoa, so
but
they were Brazilian.
That's lovely. I'll give you another quarter for that. Actually, Clayton laughed pretty loud at that. You get another half point for that.
Take me to Jerusalem! Take me to Jerusalem!
That's me, Jerky.
I'm just trying to workshop a fragilis bone joke.
It's good. I'm
still working on it.
Allosaurus was a typical large theropod with a large skull, short neck, and relatively small forelimbs. The average estimated size is about 28 feet long, 1.7 tons, or about 3,700 pounds. Significantly bigger than a bison, roughly the same weight class as a white rhino.
Wow.
Like other large theropods, juveniles seem to have developed length before girth, lending them more speed and agility during their
bullshit.
Yep. Lending them more speed and agility during their early life, so that individuals of different ages could occupy different ecological niches within the same larger ecological landscape. Meaning the big ones would, eat cows, and the smaller ones would eat chickens.
Oh, fuck.
Rob, real quick question. Sorry, super side note. You bring up rhinoceros.
Rhinoceroses?
Thank you. Is
the rhinoceros
ivory or with elephants and the tusk with rhinoceros? Do dinosaurs have anything unique like that? Or are their teeth just kind of the same material as our teeth, or are there dinosaurs that have that kind of unique material? I know this is a total side note, but the way you said that, I just was thinking.
Oh, that's fair. Like a rhinoceros horn is a different thing from a elephant tusk.
Right.
An elephant tusk is a tooth. So that's a whole other kind of stuff.
Right.
A rhinoceros horn is a keratinous sheath made of the same kind of stuff that your hair is made out of.
It's more fragilis.
Yeah.
But certainly there are people, even with Allosaurus in particular, it had some kind of ridge bones above its eyebrows that people guessed might have been covered by like a keratinous sheath, similar to like a rhinoceros. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
so
sorry,
those are
please.
not a ton of evidence for keratinous sheaths on a lot of things, but like that is how a lot of horns on like cervids, like deer and stuff, work. There's like a sheath over a kind of a bony core, and there's a lot of there's evidence of those kinds of things happening in all of
I'm
the
always trying to say underneath my sheath there is truly a bony core. I swear that underneath my sheath there is one.
Yeah. It's great. Sorry. You can have a quarter point for that. That's great.
I won't even put any points on that one. So we're back at the Utah.
This is Utah Natural History Museum. They're in front of all the ceratopsid walls. Those are allosaurs. They're going after a diplodocus, I believe, in the Natural History Museum.
Would they be
adult allosaur? Well,
would they be a predator or more of a scavenger or both kind of thing?
Coming right to it.
Sorry.
Adult Allosaurus atop the top trophic level of the food chain where it has been found. They lived alongside Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, Camarasaurus, Apatosaurus, and Brontosaurus. They also lived alongside Ceratosaurus and Torvosaurus. Of all the things that I just named, Stegosaurus, you know that one. All the others in the beginning of that list are sauropods, the long necks. And then the last two are other theropods, meat eaters, two-legged meat eaters, Ceratosaurus and Torvosaurus. Most paleontologists interpret their lifestyle to be that of an active predator. They didn't eat many bones, which is more typical of scavengers. Because they know that by scanning like the types of chemical makeup of their bones.
They didn't have the bone hunger.
They didn't have the bone hunger.
Or some bone on bone action.
Unlike T-Rex, who absolutely chomped down on bones.
T-Rex.
There's both evidence of them hunting Stegosaurus. There's like specimens have been found with what appear to be like near the hip bone puncture wounds from a Stegosaurus thagomizer. And they have actual evidence of them consuming sauropods in their environment. Specifically, like
best guy around. What about
speaking of bone hunger, I just want to call out the Gurky's Brazilian joke. Just ignored Carnival.
Oh.
Did they have skin?
Or was it?
Sorry, what?
Was it like
in this picture? There's no skin.
Oh yeah, they had skin in real life. This is just
there was stuff inside of the animal. There was stuff around it. Yeah. No, when you
Sorry,
go to museum,
I'm new to Archosaur Archive.
Yeah. No, Gurk, that's a great question. Great question.
Great
Great question.
Did they have skin?
All right, that's all the stuff that I have written. Let's look at more pictures. This is so this is oh god, Charles M. Knight is the artist.
Look
He's
at this
an
guy
early
over there just standing. That guy over there standing straight up. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
This is like 1920s paleo art.
Hell yeah.
But Charles M. Knight was one of the first.
Wait, Charles M. Night
paleo
Shyamalan?
artists.
Charles M. Night Shyamalan? Like, did it turn out there were people inside of these dinosaurs? Not like that was the big reveal.
Look,
okay.
You gotta wait till the end.
Charles M. Knight.
But yeah, Charles Knight was a great paleo artist. He was one of the an idol of a lot of modern paleo artists. He started to imagine dinosaurs as active and like agile, potentially kind of fast moving creatures, and he did a lot of great paintings of them in what appear to be much more like lifelike and active roles, whereas like before that they were always depicted as like, I don't know, heavy, slow-moving idiot,
kind of like Clayton.
tail draggers.
Wow.
And
Quarter
so
point,
This is his
quarter
depiction of a.
That's because I'm a descendant of the Allosaurus huskus.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Nothing fragilis there. That's true.
But like, I want to say real quick, I love that it's a 20s painting because it, and guys know art history more than I do, but like, besides the dinosaurs, it's like, it's the right word, impressionist, but like, they're giving, like, just look at the landscape, looks like of that era, but then all of a sudden you got fucking dinosaurs in there. At the time, would that have been so nuts to be like, I'm looking at a landscape, but there's this weird creature. Also, do you think, Rob, that he would be pissed off to know about feathers? Like he was like, "Fuck, I didn't know."
No.
I didn't know.
I think he'd be into it.
Okay.
Because feathers were not like no paleontologists were talking about this. This is a paleo artist who was just like kind of going off whatever he had. And like
we established that they didn't have feathers, but look, I mean, they've got skin, so that's something.
They got skin. They got skin. All right, I just wanted to show that one because I think it's good.
Look at that! Look at that!
This is a demonstration of how wide they could. The 1998 paper estimated they could open their mouth.
Turned on. Clay's getting turned on.
That's
why me? Why of all the people on this show? Why me?
Real good. But you can see a little bit of the kind of the bone structure in front of their eyes that might have that is some think maybe could have held like a keratinous sheath. Like you're talking about, you see that.
I mean, that throat can hold a keratinous sheath.
If that thing was coming at you, man, how
that sucks.
scary would that be? Jesus.
What? Yeah, but back to your thing, Rob. I mean, would this guy go at you and take you down, or wait till you're hurt and just eat your body in the side of the road, or both?
I think he would,
or
probably,
or they. I mean.
Yeah, I think they would probably stalk and chase down their prey.
Okay.
Whoa. I like including a lot of amateur art.
Yeah.
Paleo art that looks like it's like at least includes some studying of the actual anatomy and some good skeletal structures. I don't know. This is good speculative amateur art. I like a lot.
Waddle because as I've gotten older, I've got a waddle now.
Yeah.
The great older Waddle. Yeah, this is like a Roger Ebert, level of Waddle. We love it. We love to see it.
Okay. Good friend.
It looks like a Veloso. I will say a little velocity there. A little velocity.
But they're so much bigger. They're like 3 times
significantly bigger. Heavier bones.
And again, I think you brought it up before, Rob, but these arms look so weak. Are we still?
Yep.
We're still comfortable with them just being some weak ass. Is that why they turned into feathers?
Weak ass arms.
It's why they went extinct because they couldn't open jars.
Love the colors.
Good colors.
And this was our Utah, right? It was
this is our state fossil.
But then have we not ditched that, or did we just add the Utah?
We have two. Sorry, go ahead.
We have last Archosaur archives. We did our state bird.
That's right.
One of our
Seagull,
3 state dinosaurs. This is our state fossil. The second of our state of 3 state dinosaurs.
It just feels like, Rob, we're in recency bias with the Utah Raptor, and I want to pay respect to our Allosaurus. I feel like
this was our first.
This is our person.
Yeah,
that's what we love.
This is a good depiction. This is from a paleo artist I really like, Gabriel Igueta.
Jesus,
he's one of my favorites. He's really good. It's like they feel so real.
The color, the colors
organic.
And the shading, the mouth with the different coloration of the black streaks, almost interesting.
Also, this guy would look really cool with sunglasses, don't you guys think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
My god.
Stuff.
Wait, what the fuck? What he's got?
Here's
is this a sinus
here's just
infection?
some more speculative shit. Why not? Maybe they had some
Do they have a
turkey
brain?
like
a brain on top of their head? What the hell?
No, this is a speculative like air sac or something.
He had a sneeze. He had one of those
speculative air sac.
Yeah. Okay, that's just
and that's the last one. Just a little bit.
That's rad.
So there's no reason not to believe that, like,
Feathers when they're
possibly at some stage of their life they could have had some kind of feathering.
I like the tiger stripes.
right.
Yeah, I
Why not?
think that's fun. And showing them like feeding chicks in a nest, I think that's
Vomiting.
I like it.
Gurgitation.
Or vomiting, yeah.
Well, they ate some Taco Bell and they had the parasite, and they're giving it to the babies.
Other ends the Taco
Oh
Bell.
yeah, they would switch around. Rob, I
But
believe
that's it. That's what I got.
it goes into the archives. Rob, you are in the archives of another
Very
great
impressive, Rob.
segment. We
Also,
love-
I just want to note that, like, I think Rob gets his 6-month AA token for
it's
Good
AA
show.
meeting. We had another great AA meeting, and we're all. My name is Ryan Schlegel.
I'm Rob.
I'm an Archosaur archivist, and I'm going through this.
Archaholic. He's an archaholic.
Archaholic, fantastic. We're gonna play another song, but we are gonna think about Rob and his choice here tonight. Rob, again, the best, Betty. Way to go. Killed it, my friend.
Great, thank you.
We are going to do another song that we listened to while playing Nintendo 64. And Ryan, I got this album from you. I burnt it from you. And I remember, well, there's two. There's an obvious one that me and you listened to on the way, but I thought about this, a song that you were like, I got this album. It's pretty cool. And I was like, what?
I feel some ska.
No, I am not playing ska here tonight. I'm playing a song that I was like, holy shit. I would even say this is like a weird post-punk band, because they are, but they're not like dancey post-punk. They're in the 90s. They started out as Minor Threat. Then this guy shows me
Fugazi.
Fugazi. Is it a Fugazi? Is it a Fugazi? It's a what?
So what's it? It's a woozy.
We're gonna play Waiting Room by Fugazi.
Wow.
Which was
Did
like,
not see this coming.
because there was the fun, we would just listen to ska and all that. This was one where I was like, oh shit, this is a big deal. We're gonna play Waiting Room. We're gonna come back after this. Clay, I know you have a heart out. We're gonna do one quick topic.
I could do it. I can
What
hang in.
about Jeremy's Jeff Quay Film Talk?
That's next week when we do Sam Neill's with
I have like 3 films to talk about.
But we have a whole thing with you next week where you're gonna dominate. You're gonna dominate the second half.
You're
of
gonna
the show.
Talking about you're having Jeff Quay do it. I got
No. You're
I
gonna
prepped the whole thing.
Have you talked to your representation? Talk to your agent.
if you want to.
I'm calling my manager. I'm calling KTRD.
If you want to do it tonight, we can do it tonight. But I would just say I was trying to give you a whole spotlight next week, but we can do it tonight.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about Sam Neill, we got to talk about Sam Neill, right? So
fair enough.
that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna do a quick topic, Jeremy. You decide what you want. I'm here for you. I have nowhere to go. I love.
I mean, I'll race through them. I just like I got 3 films to talk about that don't.
I do have to leave shortly after 11.
Well, that's let's do Jeremy's film talk. We'll do topic, and then we'll end the night. And those who can stay with us can stay with us. Those who have to jump off can jump off. We'll have more fun and merriment next week. But until then, we must play. This song is 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Perfect. We'll come right back after this. Songs we listen to while playing N64, one of the greatest themes of music Clayton's ever thought of. Waiting Room.
Thanks.
Fugas.
Poly Blend. Poly Blend.
God damn. We love that
Yellow.
Fugazi. Love that Fugazi. Miss that band.
Yellow.
How many more albums could we gotten, Ryan, from them if they just would have?
No, they ended on the perfect. They had a perfect run.
You're right. Speaking of ending on the right note, this guy always has the right note when he looks at movies, and we want to hear about him. He looked at Jeff Gway and was like, "Hey, I thought Jeff's not around that much. I'll just take over this." That's why we go to Jeremy Matthews, Jeff Gway.
Poly Blend.
Movie talk. People, so many great movies. I can't wait to hear what you're talking about because I wanted to do this because we have so many great movies. Jeremy, take it over, my friend. What do you got this week for Jeremy's Jeff Gway Film Talk?
So I'm here to talk about 3 new releases. We'll go quick through them that are all shot on unique formats, or at least use them to some extent. So, first one is this kind of small movie called The Odyssey by the filmmaker Christopher Nolan.
What you saw in LA? You saw in LA?
He likes to, yeah, I saw it at the Grauman's Chinese Theater, 70mm IMAX, which is the format it was shot on.
Wouldn't it be baller if like Homer wins like best adaptation of a screenplay? Like, how does he accept that 3,000 years later?
Well, it's the adapter, not the original writer, who accepts that award.
And he already had an answer
the
for it.
Academy Museum, like I just was for the CHAZ exhibit, you would have learned that, Gurky. But you just don't know your stuff. Anyway,
I got clowned. Okay.
Nolan basically gives this the kind of non-poetic treatment.
Oh.
Since it's an epic poem, but he has the actors, like, it's full-on Matt Damon persona, not like Matt Damon trying to be a poetic guy. So he's like, 10 fucking years on this beach, man. How you like them apples? But Nolan does do a really good job of kind of finding an emotional core within the Siege of Troy. So it's more. Someone actually complained to me this at a bar in LA. Is like, I thought maybe it was too easy to understand. I felt like I got it, which I don't. That seems like a weird complaint for a movie. Like you wanted to watch it 3 more times to try to figure it out. But there are some very interesting, editing devices and use of memory that leads to a very effective monologue with Matt Damon talking to Anne Hathaway with a flashback at the end. So obviously big movie, check it out. That's shot on 70mm.
Jeremy, am I gonna be sad? Am I gonna be sad? I'm watching it on a regular theater. Am I gonna be so sad? Or am I
mean, it is available on IMAX here at the Valley Fair Mall if you're not afraid of getting stabbed on your way.
I knew he shouldn't be, because no one should be stabbed at Valley Fair Mall. But but they have this. They don't have the proper 70, but they have.
They don't have the 70mm, but they do have the full
You're gonna see the crop rate. You're gonna see because
you'll see it in the giant, larger than life frame, and it'll still look pretty.
As a man who goes to Valley Fair Mall all the time to watch movies, I will be doing that. Go ahead, Jeremy.
And then when you talk about how, oh yeah, I saw it in IMAX, it looked great, then I'll say, oh yeah, if you couldn't see it in 70mm, that's a pretty good way to see it, I suppose.
I was so mad when I saw Oppenheimer and I was like, IMAX, and you were like, you didn't see it in proper. I was like, what? What? And I was like, God damn it,
just to get you. Yeah, it's all just for bragging rights. I flew to LA for that. But it actually is eerily thematically similar to Oppenheimer, much more than I expected. It has continues to have things to say about intellectuals at war. But let's move on.
Bullshit.
To Rose.
That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
That's what he says about.
Yeah. That's what he says about. Rose of Nevada by Mark Jenkin.
Whoa, I already love the name of this.
Previously did Bait and Ennis Men as part of a trilogy. And these are shot on 16mm and have this very deliberate kind of dreamy look and sound design. And this is kind of a sci-fi horror type thing. It's more atmospheric than like scare horror, and kind of has some time travel elements. But it's set in this. It's the trilogy. I believe is called the Cornish trilogy, not to be confused with the Cornetto trilogy.
British.
Yeah, so it's British. It's not. It's. I know you heard Rose of Nevada and thought you were going to get to see some
Laughlin
action, but yeah, it's quite an evocative movie. It's very slow burning and atmospheric. But if you're into that sort of thing,
looks rad. Looks great.
Yeah, check it out. And then the last film I was going to mention is Romeria, which is like Rome with explosive diarrhea. It's a Spanish film. Simon is the director.
This is actually what led to the fall of Rome, was explosive diarrhea.
We love our
Janus
Giannis
films joint.
I know when we see a Giannis films or Janus films, is it Giannis? Jaundice films? We love it. We love to see it.
It's your anus.
And that's what the doctor says when you get the
anus be blown up.
Anus, it's problematic. It's blowing up. This looks very, very attractive. What's going on here, Jeremy?
So yeah, you got some hot teenagers. So that's
hell yeah.
It's on Hot Teenagers on the Beach, I believe is the name of the movie. But it's about the girl on your right there is or young woman, I guess I should say. Lucia Garcia. She plays Marina, who is a student. She's just turned 18 and she has like a film scholarship, but there is something about her father's. She needs to get basically her certificate about who her father was, and there's a lot of weird secrecy in the family. The movie is set in 2005, and she wants to be a filmmaker, so she's filming a lot of stuff on a handheld, like digital video, like Hi8 Digital 8 type camera, and that footage is juxtaposed against like what she's reading from her mom's journal. So she kind of has this whole like trying to assemble the mystery, while the family she's staying with doesn't necessarily want to tell it to her. It's might be my favorite film of all of these.
Whoa! And you had it never played at a festival you went to. This you only saw it here at Broadway.
I saw it played. It's playing at the Film Society.
But you didn't see it at a festival. You saw it.
I didn't
here.
see it at a festival. I saw it at the Film Society. But you know, she's kind of with this family and she's part of the family, but she doesn't know any of them. So it kind of captures that feeling of like being at a party with all these people who are really intimate and you don't really know anyone and you're kind of observing and trying to feel your way through it. But yeah, it really kind of captures that.
Oh my
essence.
God.
So
Check those
and it has like the Odyssey, it kind of builds to this poetic ending in a very different way, but both films are kind of trying to find a truth as they go, and you don't quite land on it until you get to the final sequences. So you know, you wouldn't normally see them as a double feature, but I think they'd make a good one.
Jeremy,
can I just jump in? I finally watched the Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! What a movie! Made me so nervous. Made me so anxious the whole time I was watching it. It's like, oh God, yeah, I've been there. It was uncomfortable. But
I never
really,
once the entire movie Gerke went, I've been there.
really fun to watch.
I did watch a movie I've been looking forward to seeing for a long time, Nirvana.
I want to watch that so bad.
The show, the movie.
I hear that's great.
Watched it on the plane to Portland. My ribs hurt. I laughed so much.
Damn
it was so good.
Can't wait to watch that.
Did you see that, Jeremy, when it was at Sundance?
I saw it at I believe I talked about it on the show
You
when
did. You did.
at Jeff Quay's
Jeremy's Jeff.
Sorry,
Quay.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I recommended it wholeheartedly, so I'm glad my recommendations mean so much to you.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, it's very funny.
You know, it just reminds me, Jeremy. It should just be a weekly. After the second music break, we come in with Jeremy's Jeff Quay Film Talk because I love hearing about this. I'm so happy and excited to watch these movies. Ryan Bradford, I know you're working through all the Avengers movies. You're a big superhero guy. And would you ever watch these kind of movies, Ryan? Is that something you would do?
Well, now that Spain won the World Cup, like, do you think they put this movie out to capitalize on Spain winning the World Cup?
Great propaganda.
Yeah, it was very. It actually probably proves that the World Cup was rigged because they already put it out. You know,
we love it. We love it.
Because they knew Spain was going to win.
Jeremy, what I was thinking about, and I was going to text you after this, but next week, if Jeff Quay does follow up, because God knows the guy's a flake. Guy's a fucking flake. We should do Sam Neill, best Sam Neill movies. Ryan, I think you should do a subset of your favorite horror Sam Neills, because I want to cover, but like, I think we're going to miss some of the horror ones he's done, because you brought up a great point about that. I would love to talk about Sam Neill.
And then I'll talk about Sam Elliott.
And you will talk about Sam Elliott. And also, Jeremy, we're at that time of the year, your top 5 movies of the year, Jeremy, if you are willing or wanting to next week to talk about.
Like the halfway mark?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if you're interested, because we are definitely going to do Jeremy Matthews, Jeff Quay Film Talk. And I'm so glad we did it this week, because it gives me a lot of fervor to go see these movies. As you always do, excite the world of cinema. Thank you, Jeremy. Last thing before we end the show.
Poly Blend.
Topics, you guys. Topics, Clay. I know you have to go, but you.
No, I'm sticking around for topics.
Listen, we have just one topic this week. One topic, because I knew we'd run late here, but I had to do it. People, rank them. Worst way to be killed from the movie. So I'm going to give you the sinister, the people coming after you, plus some positives. I want you all to rank it. This is a long list, guys. Be ready. It's one of our long ones. Rank them from the one at the top will be the worst way to die. Worst way to die. The bottom will be acceptable way
cigarettes.
To die. Coming up.
Cigarettes.
So think about that. Worst way to be killed from the movies. At the top is the worst way. Bottom is acceptable death. Number 1, CHAZ. Bruce, that shark killing you right away. Twister, from the movie Twister. Would you want to die from a twister? Velociraptor, I'm thinking Jurassic Park. King Kong, would you want King Kong to take you out of this mortal coil? Zombie, is that a good way to go? I don't know. Vampire, Wolfman, Jason from the Friday the 13th movies.
Not Jason Priestley.
Not Jason Priestley. R.I.P. Freddy from on what is it called, Ryan?
Freddy Got Fingered?
No.
Nightmare.
Sorry. Ryan, I thought of you. Pinhead. Do we want Pinhead to kill us? And this is where I think we got to think of it the other way. Would you want James Bond to kill you? I mean, it might be a quick. He's an assassin. John McClane from the Die Hard movies. Would he do it nice and dirty? Predator.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Predator from the Predator movies. Alien from the Alien movies. Superman. And he might laser blast your ass. It might be cut in half. I don't know. Batman. John Wick. The virus from the Outbreak movie. Do you remember? Do you remember that? And then the disease from Lorenzo's Oil.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, cool cigarettes.
Can I ask an obvious question?
Please.
Is the vampire killing you, or is the vampire turning you?
I went back and forth with this because the zombie was the same thing. I'm going to go with the worst case scenario. You become a vampire. Zombie, you become a zombie. So you're stuck in that horribleness. Ryan Bradford, we've gone on a journey. You looked at monsters at the museum in Boulder City. You started off. Jeremy will be your sidekick. Everyone else can chime in after that. Ryan and Jeremy, take it off. Ryan, you take the lead.
One question is the top, is that the most painful or is the most painful at the bottom?
I don't want the top will be. I do not want to die that way. Please, I do not want to die.
I'm gonna say Pinhead would be at the top.
Why is
because these motherfuckers, they're torturing you forever.
Centuries.
Maybe they don't even let you die. They just torture you.
They're fucking with you. They're fucking with you. Like they keep you alive. They keep you alive. Okay.
Cool cigarettes is a very
Cancer's not good. No one wants that.
It's a very
Well, at least you were doing what you love.
easily avoidable way to die.
Right, but you're going out with that menthol flavor.
That's true.
Kinda cool.
True.
And you look cool.
Yeah.
So Alien, in some cases, it could get you quick, but if you like get it gestated in you, and then
So I thought about this.
I'm gonna say, yeah,
pops out of
that's
your
gonna
stomach,
be
that'd
nasty.
I
You
feel
guys
like-
are fucking crazy, man.
I feel like it's either way is horrible. I'm going when I thought of Alien, I did not think of. You guys, let me know. Should we do? It takes you to put an egg, a face hugger on you, or just like kills you really quickly. Maybe the face hugger way. Maybe,
let's do face hugger because it's a more different way than because otherwise just like any other horror monster, it's like
and it plays with the zombie and the vampire where it
Can I-
offers you.
Can I throw in zombie? Is like
I was gonna say, you guys, come on, dude.
They literally eat you while you're alive.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
that's a pretty.
and they
That's
they
gross.
look
It's
like
real
they
gross. I was gonna
smell-
put that
they
pretty
smell
high up, too.
you just become a mindless zombie. So then like. It
But one
sucks,
bite, one
sure.
bite. I mean, that's. The
But
thing.
is it worse than like a fucking alien popping out of your stomach? And
Are you listening to the cranberries? Are you listening to the cranberries while getting eaten by a zombie?
Zombie. It's in the headphones, Clark.
Hey.
I was gonna before Gurky jumped in. I was gonna say zombie needs to be in the top 5 at least. They're fucking gross. They're dumb.
Yeah, I thought Ryan Bradford was leading this.
Oh
so
wait.
you could-
Oh, sorry. Okay,
wait.
okay.
Is
all right.
vampire sexy lady vampire?
Yeah, I would put vampire toward the bottom.
Vampires are sexy.
Because
That's
like
right.
turning into a zombie sucks, but turning into a vampire, it's like, well, kind of your eternal life, but you're like hot and you're
might
like
get,
fucking.
might fuck out of it. You know, it might be a fuck.
I'd put
Vampires are into the
vampire.
You might get a fuck out of it.
Yeah,
And
you're gonna
Bradford's
get
like, I
fucked.
never thought I liked male vampires, but
Hey,
maybe I
listen,
do.
if you
Hey, but I got a fuck out of it.
These vampires swing both ways. You're gonna have a
Listen,
good time.
we're not discreet. Yeah, just
How,
what the
how
fun time.
bad a way to die is it if you get to finish?
All right,
And
Ryan.
now,
Ryan,
and now
take
you've got
control.
lots of time.
Take
Lots
control,
of time
Ryan.
to
Take
explore
control,
that.
Ryan. Where are we at?
Multiple penetration.
We could definitely put Batman, Superman, Jason down near the bottom because that's all going to be very quick. I think maybe even John. Yeah.
Superman's definitely going to kill you humanely.
Yeah, they're all gonna be nice
So
about it.
you can put that pretty low. John Wick, it's like it's kind of cool to be killed by John Wick. Like,
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Ryan, do
James
you
Bond
agree?
probably takes you out with a gun, like a headshot. So that's going to be quick.
Also, Superman killed you. You had it coming because he never makes
Yeah,
mistakes.
you deserved it. Yeah.
Outbreak virus seems fairly high up there.
Yeah, Ryan, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
It
That's
seems
well,
pretty gnarly.
No, I think
I don't remember the Lorenzo.
Clay and I think Zombie should go under Cools because that's gonna be a terrible way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
I'm
what
kind
Clay-
of flip flopping
Clay was
between Velociraptor and Zombie because Velociraptor would also be awful and terrifying.
Twister too, because you're
Can we
going to be
consult with
swept
Rob
up
on-
and flying around.
Yeah,
for a
Rob,
while.
Velociraptor worse than it seems.
Velociraptor. Or how would a Velociraptor kill you, Rob? Also, how are the dishes?
The
Good.
the dishes are not done. A Velociraptor would not kill you. You're too big for a Velociraptor.
Oh, there you go.
Unless we're talking about the monsters from the movies in this context.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the Jurassic
I believe
Park.
the monsters in the movies will gut you and start eating you before you're dead.
Okay.
So that sounds pretty bad.
Sounds pretty bad.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, but okay, but my argument. Oh, it's already up there. But my argument for Zombie is like, what if it's somebody you know that's eating you?
Yeah.
That's real fucked
And
up.
then you're stuck in the mortal
That
coil.
familiarity. the familiarity of it all.
Ryan, you're a movie horror freak. Has anyone ever described what it's like to be a zombie? Like, do you have memories? Like, are you stuck in your head, almost like an over and over of these light memories, and you're
I don't think so. I don't think anybody has done that, like in terms of memory
Ryan, I'm
or
just
movies.
I'm giving you.
I'm pretty sure.
Giving me ideas.
It's kind of the teaser for the third 28 years later.
There we go. Because
The zombie was born as an allegory for slavery, wasn't it?
oh, was it?
Oh wow!
Do we
I did not
cancel?
know that.
Do we cancel zombie?
Service long after you're gone.
You're fucked. Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about the disease from Lorenzo's oil? I believe that was like a chronic wasting disease.
Yeah, and guess what, guys? The oil kept him going. So did he really die, or you're just kind of sticking around? So it's kind of.
Well, I mean, but if you're dying from that disease, then you're not. Then you don't get the oil.
Well, I was thinking of the twist in that oil is that you're still able to be kind of brain functioned, but you're not having a good time. You're not having a good time. So do you want to like stay alive?
Pretty awful. That
Yeah.
seems pretty awful.
Sounds pretty.
Bradford, it's your show.
Well, we can also put Jason down in the bottom above James Bond.
He'll kill you pretty
Jason's gonna be quick.
It's very quick. I would even think
Freddy would do the same.
Well, Freddy would suck.
Freddy kind of
because,
fucks with
you're
you.
having a terrible
dreams,
nightmare.
the dreams. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
hate
would be terrible.
Yeah.
So
also, well, you could probably put King Kong below Jason because he's just gonna squish you, right?
Yeah, but I hate Ryan. Why I really didn't like is I don't like heights, and if I'm on top of the Empire State Building and he throws me off, I'm not into that. I feel it's a heights thing. Like he's so
you're
big.
You're not Fay Ray or Jessica Lange, so
yeah, I'm gonna be.
You're not a blonde bombshell.
But I do think he'll probably squat. It'll be a fist down.
He will squat. He will shit on you.
But by the way, John McClane is still on the board. Ryan, do we need John McClane more towards our heroes?
No, I think he's gonna do someone dirty. Like if you're gonna get killed by John McClane.
Remember the guy in Die Hard 1 where he wraps the chain around his neck and he's like choking?
Yeah.
That's
Hans. It's Hans. Right?
Thank you.
No. Hans Gruber is the bad guy. There's
it's
brother.
It's the brother of the ho ho ho. Yeah. We're gonna leave John McClane up on the board. Ryan, please, we need you to guide us here. What do you want?
Okay, so after zombie,
or you can
let's do
ask him.
Velociraptor.
Okay.
The Velociraptor
from
the
Jurassic
movie.
Park. We know it's not the tiny one.
And then Alien. If let's assume that it's gonna pop out of your chest, and that's
that sounds
very
horrible.
unpleasant.
Sounds awful. Yeah.
I mean that scene where that scene where the alien pops out of the guy's chest, it is like burned in my memory. That's pretty.
But remember Aliens where
Feels
like
like a
the
bad
Marines are going through and they find the woman and she wakes up. She's like, "Gal, bang," and that's what they do later on. Like, "Gal, bang." And it's like, I don't want that. No one wants that.
Okay.
Is
Do a
Wolfman
little edit.
Jack the radio DJ?
It is not Wolfman. Hey, everybody, the top
Is it
40.
Is it Jack Nicholson from Wolf?
I was thinking Jack Nicholson Wolf. We'll do. Hey, I'm gonna fucking bite you and I'm gonna eat you.
But seriously, Freddy, is it? Never mind.
I think Freddy should be higher up there because, like, I don't like when I'm scared in dreams, and to know when dreams can kill me.
Freddy wants you to be having a bad time. And he's like rock hard the whole time.
If you're gonna do Pinhead that early, I almost feel like Ryan Freddy should be like under, because again, he could toy with you for so long in your dream. I don't know. I feel like Freddy should be higher. But Ryan, this is your game. Go ahead.
Oof. I kind of want to put Velociraptor and Jaws next to each other, but Jaws underneath Velociraptor because
Alien
at least
above?
there, like Gurky said, there's some familiarity there. We've seen a shark, perhaps.
I also feel like with Jaws, you're like, oh, I'm having a great day out at the ocean. I just spent this day at the beach. I had a great ice cream. Oh, I'm dead.
But
I just got
pretty quick.
I would no, but
I'm pretty drunk and sun faded.
Wait a minute, but
so.
guys, I'm thinking of Robert Shaw on the boat. Like blood. Like I'm thinking more of that. Where
but the Velociraptor will take you apart piece by piece. The shark is just gonna like, and same with Kong. It's just gonna you're gonna be done.
Kong's probably gonna try to make love to you.
Wait, Kong is?
Yeah.
Whoa, Clay, thoughts, dreams? Is that where,
well, let's delve into Clayton's fantasy.
He just had a romantic side to him.
King Kong will fuck you.
I'm just saying, take it into account, my friend.
I think he'll fuck you.
There might be some bonus. Experience.
That's actually a pretty bad way to die. Getting fucked to death by King Kong.
I'm just saying, it's something to consider.
Ryan, you've got a lot on the board here. What are you thinking?
Sounds bad.
Okay, wow. Getting fucked by King Kong.
Clayton's dream.
Let's put a Twister from Twister under Jaws, because Jeremy's right. That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, you're throwing in the air, and yeah.
I think Predator's down there with the quick ones.
Yeah, he's looking for. Yeah, he wants to get the trophy.
Well, no, they rip out heads. They rip out heads and spines.
But you're dead though. You're dead though when he does that. Remember, Predator shoots you through the head with a skull or slices you in half. He takes the skull out as a trophy after you're dead. So I think you're right to put Predator lower on that list.
Oh, okay. Predator. How about
we saw Freddy
outbreak virus after Twister?
Yeah, that feels right.
By the way, I don't know if this is right at all.
I mean,
I think the virus might be below Pinhead. Like that virus,
like way up there.
Do you guys remember how these people die? It's slow, and they're all orifices bleed. Like it's not
You're right.
good.
I guess we could put it under Jaws. Actually, above Twister.
Yeah, I think it should be above Twist. I put it above Jaws. Just sorry, guys. I'm adding my influence here. I'm sorry. I have to. I must. Because it's not long. It's like, I think in the movie it's about 24 hours, but it looks like you're just bleeding out. You're bleeding out. It's no good. But you're not getting chomped. So that's a good point. You don't get that chomp factor like a Jaws does. I think Jaws is quicker. Yeah, I think we're on the right way. Ryan, go ahead.
Okay. I'm unsure of where to put Wolfman, because he's kind of like, if you're gonna get eaten by Wolfman, why doesn't he just between zombie and alien, maybe?
I don't think he'll be as efficient than a Velociraptor. The Velociraptor knows in the movie, Rob, to the bottom claws to rip out the guts. I think Wolfman will take a slower.
Wolfman's just gonna, he's just gonna be rapidly pawing.
Yeah, I don't think, like, a Velociraptor, I think, is gonna want you to die sooner so it can eat you and take you out of the game. I think Wolfman above Velociraptor is the right move, but I'm open to suggestions. This again, sorry, Ryan, I'm just throwing out ideas. But I do think Wolfman after Alien. Continue, Ryan.
All right. So what do we got? Disease from Lawrence. Is it oil?
You still might live. That's why that was the one I was.
Yeah, I feel. So yeah, let's put that one down. Let's put that one.
Punishment of all, you might lose.
To be killed, so you will die.
You will die, but you will die maybe from natural causes because your Lorenzo oil lets you live for the rest of your life. That's
all right. So let's put that under John Wick, because Superman's gonna be humane, vampire's gonna be sexy.
Guys, this is why I do this. Is nowhere in the history of the world has someone said, put disease from Lorenzo's oil underneath John Wick. Okay.
I mean, honestly, Bradford's pretty much killed.
I think he's got it. I think
I think Freddy is his problem. Freddy is like, where does
Freddy? Yeah.
I think he's more diabolical. But Ryan,
maybe above Jaws we put Freddy,
but not. You don't think he's in the top 5? I mean, Freddy's in your dreams, dog.
Freddy's in your dreams, but he's also like
he's not good. There's a lot of ways to get him. He gets got. Like
it's scary, but you're also asleep. You know.
Yeah, but sleep is so scary sometimes.
You just think you're dreaming until you wake up.
Scary sometimes.
Giant blood gushing.
So Ryan, you have Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street and John McClane left on the board.
Let's put John McClane above Predator.
Really?
He's not as tactical killer. I think he's right. John is like figuring out how to kill you because he's just a normal cop. He doesn't know how to get you done and kill you.
John hung a guy by a chain and walked away without seeing if he was actually dead.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's true.
It's
and
brutal.
Cops do tend to kill people.
Hello.
So the thing with like Alien, Wolfman, Velociraptor, and Jaws is like the idea being like torn apart by an animal with teeth and everything. Like it's very frightening to me. So I want to put Freddy underneath Jaws, but above Twister.
Everyone feel comfortable with that? Jeremy.
What are the symptoms of the outbreak virus?
Yeah,
it's like bleeding out of the eyes or something.
Yeah,
like?
so basically all your organs like turn into blood. So you just die slowly where all your organs just bleed.
That sounds worse than Wolfman to me.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I put it on there. Viruses are gnarly.
But I think by and large Bradford is.
You know, but like
wait, you guys think we could put Outbreak under Cools and above Zombie?
No, I'm gonna pull a mulligan on here. Kevin Spacey. I'm not arguing all this. You watch the people suffering from Outbreak in that movie. I would rather just slowly fall apart than the rip apart. Like they're not watching their organs being thrown apart by Wolfman or being cut up by Velociraptor. They're just in a bed.
So being killed by Kevin Spacey was not one of the options. That would be pretty bad.
Chernobyl would have been a good addition.
Especially if you're like a teenage male.
Yeah, he took care of his career. He killed that faster than we can get to this list. But I would say, I think this is. Anyone have any feelings otherwise on this?
Like I was just saying, I think Chernobyl could have competed.
I know, buddy. I could have been. We could have been here for hours.
I know. I mean, there's a lot of death on cinema.
And by the way,
right?
we go from Twister to John McClane. That's how this list goes.
And every time I think about Die Hard, I just think of that one character that does a little blow and tries to get out of it really fast, and he gets blasted by those fools.
You know,
I want to be that. I wanted to be that guy growing up.
Yeah.
That's really what I. That's really what I really.
Career aspirations for.
That's really what I.
People,
that's really.
I'm going to put this on Instagram, see if this is the right list, and see what people feel or want to argue. What a great job, everyone.
Good job.
Tonight. We end with
Bradford.
this. Ryan, way to go, Ryan. Way to take command on that. I know I put you in the wrong spot. I will say this week only, because he did such a great job. We love him so much. He took over the last thing. Oof, it's a tight one this week. Rob did a really good job with Archosaur Archives. Everyone did a great job. Ryan,
I was on time. I stayed overtime. Fuck.
That's a good point.
No, it's all right. No, I know who you want to give it to. Give it to the guy. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Who do we think? Who do we think should get a Husky Boy of the game? Who do we think?
I mean, that Archosaur Archive was pretty good.
It was pretty good. Everyone, it's between Ryan Bradford and Rob.
I mean, it was tits for tats.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit tonight.
Producer
I did
Rob,
come up with a pretty good music thing.
No, you failed. Producer Rob.
Wow.
You did a really good job. I clicked the button and then I would have given it to you otherwise.
That's
Producer
fine.
Rob, you are Husky Boy of the show.
You are Allosaurus Huskus.
With another fantastic job. Guys, last thing I want to do.
So can I ask a question? I assume we'll get to the Coob Championship results next week after the Relic.
Shit. Yes. Please remind me. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll get to that after the Relic.
Be ready for this stuff. I'm sorry. I want to pay homage to that.
Okay.
As always.
You shouldn't have told him to hold it for sports, because then Then you
Never
just
would
move.
have got to it. People, we go around the horn really quickly. The thing I like to ask, what do you want to do this week? What's the thing you want to fucking do? The last person to join us, I think, was Producer Rob. What do you want to do this week, Producer Rob?
I'd like to go for a nice bike ride. Maybe if I can find it being a little bit cooler outside at some point, I'd like to go for a nice bike ride.
I love that. Love that so much. Jeremy Matthews, I think you were next to join. What do you want to do this week?
I want to make the weather colder.
Ugh, God bless all of us here. We all feel the same way. Turns out, Ryan Bradford, you were after Gurky this week. What was your want of this week? What do you want to do this week?
It's Jessica's birthday on Wednesday.
Oh!
I want to have a cool party. We're just gonna have a chill hang on Wednesday night, and I want people that we love to show up.
I love it so much.
Everybody to have a good time.
That sounds beautiful.
Sorry, I won't make it.
I was gonna say, I don't think I was invited.
Your invites are coming in the mail.
We love it. And by the way, we're coming back to postcards. Ryan and I totally fucked up. We were supposed to get postcards to send out. We fucked that up. Robert Gerke, you were the next to join. What do you want to do this week?
Commemorate the history of my ancestors, the pioneers, and maybe march in a parade and wear a bonnet.
I've seen photos of you in that, so that you would look great in that.
I do look pretty.
I'm with a cigarette, but go ahead.
No, that's pretty much my entire week this week.
We love it so much. Clayton Scribner, what do you want to do this week?
Well, I actually leave town for Pioneer Day I never am in Salt Lake for Pioneer Day. It's a tradition for me to leave town. I like to do the opposite immigration. I'm out.
You go to Nauvoo. You go back to Nauvoo. Is that what you do?
Celebrating Liz's birthday this week, and heading to the cabin for the weekend.
What's her birthday?
It is tomorrow.
Day before Jessica's.
Jessica's 22nd.
Well, yeah, there you go.
And guess what?
Clayton, when are you leaving?
To the cabin?
Yeah.
Thursday night.
I have to get your raft out of my fucking car. ASAP.
Well, come over tomorrow.
Thank you for letting me use it, but it is a burden.
If come over tomorrow, I'll be here.
Okay. All right. We could have handled this on Limp Bizkit.
We will talk in Limp Bizkit Crew. The last thing I will say is that I also have a birthday this week. Jesus Christ, you guys.
Hello.
On the 25th, going up to Split Mountain. Can't wait to have a good time. But I do want to say right now, I told Steph, I was like, I want a karaoke night. Not next Saturday, the Saturday after. Everyone put it in your books. If you're in town.
Doing karaoke at Schlutz?
At the Schludio, karaoke night. Not next Saturday. Week from then. Right here in the Schludio, we will be doing karaoke night. Please come and join us.
I'm so jealous.
A weirdo. Ryan?
Actually, we should add this to the list of worst ways to die.
Yeah, we all die of heat exhaustion inside the Schludio. We'll be back next Monday for another show of Great Polyester Blend. No sing-along, no anything, because all we need to know is that we love each other. I love you guys. We'll be back next week with more Polyester Blend.
Poly Blend.